raise that thing today all day.
I can tell you right now.
I think you're all paid.
I can tell you this moment.
Avi just called me from Syracuse.
I'm gonna get his ass over here.
He's all upset, believe me.
Yeah, I got
He's so upset.
I love it. 100%.
The truth is, he had an opportunity to come, but it would have been like war. It's with his whole family, and like he went to Hall of Fame. He went to Cooperstown.
What's up, Z?
If you win Tuesday night, Max. You sit next to Joe and work, or you're far away? He started a new job with Joe Greenberg.
Cool.
Max.
Max, where'd you start?
Started doing the home warranties.
Oh, yeah.
The DSAS works.
Choice Home?
I think
Max,
it's Choice,
you went
yeah.
to Choice?
Yeah.
They got you? You sold your soul to the devil? What happened?
No, he started a new job. You have Choice. No. I have no idea. I will do the same. I'm with you. How's it look, Sam? Right now, I did a little different. It's a little closer. I watched the whole World Series game with the kids.
It was great. Live or my highlights?
Both. One.
It's missing third base.
Was it first or third?
Third.
What was that team named last year? My team.
M&S Holes.
Yeah, remember the M&S Holes? How we got crushed in the playoffs?
Not game one, game two.
All right, now it's good. Shoof.
Game one, you were losing 1-0 in the second.
And we lost it, right?
Or score one. Second game back.
So you lost. Maybe again?
We're live M&S playoffs. One game wild card. The High Cheese organization is going to rely heavy on you, Maurice. You've been batting in the fourth spot all year. It's one game, all crazy things happen in wild card games.
9 innings.
Taking on the Yankees in a 9-inning matchup. Mo, what is on your
That's
mind?
here. I mean, the game's starting in the
Very talented team.
hustle. Just hustle.
First 3 games. Michael Cohen got his feet on the rim. We have a tough task. I think it's the best hitting lineup. We're definitely the underdogs, even though we're at home. And we're just going to do our best and chip away. And
Jack, you want me to get dirt or it's good?
As we saw, every single team is kind of in the same boat, all 7-5, all playoff teams. First time ever in league history, and the seeding just fell as it may. So you're the unlucky team, two of the unlucky teams, but you have a tough task ahead of you, like you said, and we wish you lots of luck, Mo. Thank you. USA flag up, that's awesome. Teddy, leave that flag here. Leave that flag, it's gorgeous.
I got a flag also coming up from Egypt. Think that flag's going to win you this game? That's what they said.
The match is won.
Oh boy. Right, so now Avi is a much better player because of Jay. No, I agree. But is Avi better? Is Avi better than He's a night stalker. No, Ryan is out. Okay, this year. All right, so you have 1 year. I'm happy. thought Abu was better than the two. That's what I was saying. That's why we moved him.
Dave. Not good, that guy. Dave.
You ready to beat your dad and your brother?
Clean your balls? What are you doing?
It's like his fanny floss. I have the massager, you want it?
Everyone's bringing the Theragun.
I have the Theragun in my car.
Yeah?
The best item. I use it all the time.
It does is it bruises your fucking muscles.
It's the fastest. What it is really, it's a roller. A roller on steroids.
So I have, you ever heard of the Theragun?
I got the Theragun model too.
No, it's a completely different item. It's like 10 years ago I bought it. It's a U-shaped pole, and you can put pressure points on the back, and it can give you stuff like crazy. Like if there's a muscle that's there, it's legit a hard plastic
Like
pole.
breaks
I
it
brought it
down.
to games a couple times.
Theragun for me is great.
Yeah, Theragun's great. Especially if you have meat on you. If you don't have meat, it's tough.
I have meat. I think Max is here. I could turn my head 1,000 times with no need.
Maybe I'm raised with the wheel.
We want the joy.
So fresh cut in Goober. Fresh cut, knowing he may be involved in the first game. Huge. Huge.
This is you?
Sammy, are you kidding?
Huh?
This is a joke?
What? How great is my throat?
Where's your
Costco. Shoot, the phone, your cup.
Oh my god.
Guess how much this costs? With a thing with Bluetooth Echo? 20.
I'm getting it. Is it folds up good?
Yeah, it folds up. It's in my trunk like nothing. It's amazing.
Oh, there he is.
It's the M&S Throne.
This is my version.
Max has duct tape and bobby pins.
That's worth $20 too. You might as well get that.
All right, gentlemen, we're getting ready. It's almost game time.
Where's Blues?
You sent out the link? So it looks like the defensive alignment for High Cheese.
I figured out it's Abe Haber in left.
Yeah, Buka at third.
Buka at third.
That's for sure. Buka played third week 1 or 2 of the season.
ISJ Tiki's gonna pepper him with ground balls. He goes, that's not our game. We don't aim at players. If it goes there, it goes there.
Yeah, he can't aim there. I could see him being good. He happened not to look great there early in the season, but
He struggled.
this is Buka's last game of the season no matter what. Whether they win or lose.
Where's he going?
Israel, Lev Aharon.
Oh wow, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah. David Buka is going to Lev, so this is his last matchup. Kid Allen's now a real ball player. Arcing.
You know what's funny about Jamal? I saw him, I met him on the Overfield, went to go watch recently. This guy's sitting on the, I know him by the way, he happens to be related to my family.
He's going to be a stud.
He's a
The
stud.
guy was
How
on
old
the
is he?
bench for the
18?
team. As a
18.
You can see, this kid's on the bench. The guy's a 6'8" model with guns.
Right.
And the guy just dressed like a ball player.
Track the fly
I'm like,
ball,
why
but
is this guy on the bench in this league? You just see the field what it looks like. It looked like the guy couldn't play short.
But he's just nice.
And I ended up believing I didn't see him play. I didn't know what he could do, but fast forward and the guy is a player.
So
He's 18 years old.
Why did Ray have him on the bench?
I asked Ray. He only started him in right field 6 games. I don't understand. And he had another kid, Shabbat, who
You
made a
should have
million
traded
errors.
him for. If you're not going to use him, trade him.
The funny thing is, last year in Brooklyn, he was really good and left. Not great, but really good. This year, when he played in the outfield in Brooklyn, he was really good.
End up playing center next year.
He could play left field.
You playing or are you retired?
Can't
This
even tell
night
me.
league, I'm just watching. You're gonna hear me announce the whole game. We got it all live. Yeah, everything's
no
live.
laughing from behind.
So you might laugh a little bit.
How are you?
How are you?
What's
Good,
up,
nice,
Ken?
nice to meet you.
It's good to have you here now.
I
Now
never,
that
met, I
you're
never
here.
met him before, you know
Never
that?
met. It's my brother. Tuesday night, are you interested in doing a doubleheader here? It's up to you. I could get others, but I have you. I'm gonna ask you. I told you I was gonna try to milk you. One game, 9 innings, $60. Okay? You don't have to let me know this second. Just
I'll let you.
if I fill it without you, I'll let you know. But
I gotta just.
otherwise, I'm gonna ask Phil if he's here tonight. If he wants to do Tuesday. I got 2 games on Labor Day, Monday night. I got 2. I'm sorry.
that?
Tommy's doing it. With I forgot who. This other guy,
You
Steve.
almost
Done
done
it.
or you have a folder?
No, I'm not doing it. We might do like random games that I'll call you up for, like 1 9-inning games, which is easier. Here's Phil. I don't know if you know him. Great guy. He's the Mike Rusomano lookalike.
What's going on, Philly?
Come on, Phil. What you do? Bleach your hair again? It's unbelievable.
That's from the light.
You're glistening, Phil. You're glistening. You're glistening. Is everybody here from both squads? Next. Let's go, guys. Who are we waiting for? Abraham? What's up, Phil? You did hair drying here. Oh, Max, you put your book out? Max, I think you're
my backyard.
Oh, God,
You don't invite me once. You see me 3 times a week. I didn't get one invite. Tuesday night, you interested? Yeah. Because Monday night, they answer.
You know what's great? The other field lights being on.
Yeah, it's a little weird, doesn't it?
I think they practice.
No, I know that.
Oh yeah, that's practice.
Yeah, sure. They're like pitcher's poison or something. Remember that game? Pitcher's poison. Giants have 2 players. Batter and a batter and a pitcher. Scenarios are going to hit the ball certain place, get out. It's amazing. You only have 2 people. Great game.
So square.
Played on Vancouver.
I never laughed so hard in my life.
I know. That's great.
Enormous team with that yellow shirt.
Me and Max and Dennis just go. Just play for 3 hours.
Yeah. You got it so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. Look at you. These things. Are you back by the fence? Oh, you back?
I'm back here because
You know what I learned?
and then they pitch the ball.
All right.
No, Book, I see your dad every single day.
No
huh?
pictures. Good? Yeah, good deal. I'm tired. I was tired to feel. So he didn't even see the ball. He got guarded. It came right up because the field was hard. Right into it. Knocked him straight. There's only 2 men here. What did I say to? I said somebody massaged him. And they all Jack, you got a full squad?
Into the dark.
Max, you got a full team?
Oh, yes.
That's going to be on the plate on it.
Yeah, all right.
Go up.
Speak, McFly, speak.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's in 3 games. Oh, it's not okay.
Maxie D, you have choice. You taking the field? High cheese in the field. Let's go. 8-10.
We're waiting for Abe Hayden.
Jackie's missing someone else. You didn't even know, oh my God. Oh, you meant to be here? I think Jackie was supposed to pick him up and he forgot. Where's the guy on the team?
Alright, I'll be here in 10 minutes.
Hey, what's up?
Enough with the backhand. Come on.
Dude, it wasn't even close. Max, let's get the team.
What did you do now? What happened with the next? Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Alright. Gotta move it. That's 1, 3. Yeah. 3 now. Three now. 3 now. One. 3 now. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm coming. Let's go. 3 now.
Hey, you're back. I don't want this to stretch it out. I want to take my Batman.
We can't come. All right, we're about to start the game. We're about to start the game.
You sent me another text.
I think it's like you needed it. I'll tell you why. I got to do the Tuesday and the Monday.
Yeah, you sent me Monday, and I said, yeah, and then you said, what are you responding
Right, because I
to?
thought I deleted it.
Oh, okay.
Because I forgot that I had to do that for Monday. So that's what I want to do that to the Tuesday. Kenny's not sure. Same time, you could change the start. Double header, bro. Yeah, so it's like 11:30. I'll call if you're not going to get me a call for real time. Like I said, if I get someone for it, I'll let you know.
You didn't do this line yet. Is that you?
I'm trying to do it. I don't do the straight.
Wow, look at this start.
Smart. I make fun of him, he makes fun of me back. Okay. You work Oh, God bless you. I got my too. God bless you. I got six over there. Monday night, good times. There he is. Have a game here. I gotta try to be at 2 places at once. Industrial life. And my daughter is in the big outdoor school. And my boys are in high school, industrial work, kid day.
Abraham.
but it's just there's so many lights here. But when they fix it, it's going to be amazing. Ready?
Batter up, boys. You got full squad here? Yeah, tonight can't sit the whole my dog. Hey, one other thing, boys. You said, hey, one other thing. I'm like, what? I said, and that's what we did to beat the first time. Press it. Do not go behind the
At least you got the show. Great.
Get second, get the turn, hustle, slide. No one does it like that. Who does this? Slide into hope. Say, what now?
Jack, I don't remember who was saying. I don't like this.
Hello. Jackie, battery burns quickly. Battery burns quickly. Use it wisely.
Have one of my cars.
Max, you got one?
Yeah, that's in the mix. There we go. Bring them back. Batter up, gentlemen. 8-11. Wow, good starting time. Yeah, we sketch a little bit. Good starting time.
Yes.
I didn't hear you. Of course, I start Tuesday hardcore. Tuesday I'm all done. Yeah, I have to. Time. Put it this way. I never want to do it, now I actually want to do it.
Yeah, because
No, like I'm excited.
you're live with the Fonz. Tell me what you got tonight. First, we'll take off that little. Wow. Got nothing.
Oh, you have excuse to lose already.
That is one amazing headband, I tell you.
All right, gentlemen. 1 9-inning game. Winners in the semifinals. How many Tuesday night?
MC, your first career playoff game, win or go home. They're going to need your bat tonight all year long. It hasn't really been there. Any change of approach, you're going to just go hard and often. What are you going to do?
Win. Batter up.
On the mound.
Yeah, I got it. I wait to.
They need a vintage MC performance tonight, not on the mound, offensively actually, because you are that catalyst, and if you're going, their lineup is really good. Without you, they've been picking it up, but with you, it's scary. So good luck tonight, MC.
Who's coaching first, boys? Who's coaching first?
Leaving that. I'm starting the interview with that. No, it's your nose only. It's the funniest thing. You see like the pores on your nose. I feel like a lot of the hits. They hit hard. Oh, the stream just got blurry. Yeah.
We're good. You know what I'm saying, son?
Well, I need you to use your legs. It's your issue. You're hitting lazy fly balls.
Hit on the ground.
The stream did get blurry.
Hit on the ground?
Get on the ground and run. That's what you always used to do. What happened to the stream?
It might be empty. I got chalk over here.
No, it's not the wide angle.
got Max. I got Max. That should work. All right, we're back.
I have to hear this mother after like you the whole game.
Who?
Morty's the greatest. I'm so not down for that.
Best.
It doesn't faze me. It's just so
The best.
I love this guy, dude.
What did I do?
I don't like you since you work.
lately. I know.
Everyone else is right.
You're normal now. But you're normal. You're finally
Working.
right. You're not going home and now you're going with the whole
He was like 5.
Are you doing well?
A lot of things are pending.
Right. It always is.
No, but like if it hits, close. It could
Right.
If it hits, it could hit. That was close, Max. He's my best friend.
I have to be careful about what I write and everything.
Oh, I feel chatting. What's the lineup,
Your
Ted?
wife would be like, look, who the hell is this?
That she added me on Instagram.
Where's the book?
No, but we're schmoozing. Regular
Says-
Yeah, I know what you have to do. Regular 22-year-old.
Hadi thinks Aisha is.
So, David, how you running, David? David, you running well?
Yeah.
Aisha Khan?
Huh?
Aisha
I'll
Khan?
bust everything out. I'll be going crazy.
What, for Aisha?
Hey,
No,
where's
running.
Sammy?
Not really. All right, gentlemen. We're here live. Wild card baseball. Exactly like the Major Leagues has it. One game, you're in the semifinals.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Major Leagues don't have it in the semis, but
Look who else joined us.
Teddy, let's go, Teddy. Get us started, kid.
Thanks for showing up tonight. Thanks for showing
Come
up
on,
tonight.
Ted.
guys, one on deck hitter, 2 coaches. There's no, stuff going on. Same both sides. One on deck, 2 coaches.
It is
Time to start.
18.
1 9-inning game, gentlemen. We're right on time. For all you watching at home, let's get ready to rumble. Special, first time this season, we got Kenny O'Donnell umping the field. Pleasure having Kenny.
Hey, Max. She goes up to the right.
All right, so we got a request to go through the field. Well, playing third base for Cheese, we got David Buka Cohen. Started game 1 this season playing third base. Back there, we got a little bit of a different alignment than usual because they're missing Avi Dweck. Abraham Haber is maybe not here yet. Victor Abadi's in left. Zach Ashkenazi, their all-star shortstop. Maxie Deed, of course, on the mound. Ruby Sack is covering for Saul Powell,
Okay, here we go.
playing up the middle. Teddy Braha, nifty fielding center fielder. Al Sitt, Gold Glove candidate in right. When the game begins, first pitch, Teddy starts with a line drive base hit.
And the Yankees have their
Wasting no time, swinging first pitch.
love the approach.
Going right up the middle, did not put a lot of bat on it. Light swing, just enough. Center field base hit.
Teddy, way to get
Teddy
us started,
Ishak.
man. Let's go.
Nobody saw Maxie D this season more than Teddy because he got traded. So he saw him twice and then he subbed and saw him again. So Teddy almost has a half a season worth of at-bats against Maxie D. And now, yet again, he gets to see him. His first at-bat results in a line drive base hit. MC Michael Cohen. Max pumping strike 1. We got Phil behind the plate, pulling balls and strikes. He became a fan favorite here. Little high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Max wanted that. Was a little up and out if you ask me. Ooh, Michael didn't like that. And Michael, being a pitcher, is not going to complain a call like that. Michael, as long as the calls will go both ways, he'll be satisfied and happy with that. Counts full. They're playing 4 across on Michael, trying to stop anything dangerously big. And Michael takes it right up the middle. Teddy Ishak on contact.
And Teddy goes to third. MC.
Safe. Dives in. The throw beat him, but Michael got low and dirty. Dove in safe.
Yeah, CJ, you know what you got to do?
Jackie Towell steps to the plate with a chance to give the Yankees their first lead of the 2019 MLS
So we just
playoffs.
finished talking about Max Yedid seeing Teddy Ishak getting a lot of at-bats. Well, this is interesting because Jackie Towell has not had many at-bats this year. A lot of double sixes rolls, but not a lot of at-bats. Well, he's put in an RBI situation right away. Second and third, nobody out. Max Yedid in early trouble. Second and third, the table setters did their job, and now the cleanup men are up.
Nobody out for Jackie Towell.
There we go, there we go.
You know, is Max going to pitch around him early? I don't know, maybe.
Did their job. Let's see if the money-
Nice pitch, pain in the inside corner. And that flingy new pitch.
On the count, 1 and 2. Gotta go up there protecting right now. 1-2.
He hits it hard. Bobbled by the sub.
Everybody's safe. One scores.
Max threw that pitch again. Jackie actually got good wood on it. 1-0 Yankees. So Jackie didn't just get the runner over, he got the runner in and over. Runner on seconds on third, and it resulted in a single. Probably should have been an out. Ruby Saka erroring his first action. Solly Cohen nominated one of the comeback players of the year. Let's see what he does now. Nice pitch, Max. Little mid-tempo speed. And the ball is being spanked all over the field.
One run comes in.
JT looking going the other way. Solly Cohen stepping up big. Yankees coming to play early. High Cheese gotta clamp it down right now if they're gonna make this thing not get away from them. We're here for one game tonight. 9 innings is a whole lot of softball. 2 runs early. I got it. Huber asking about the pitch. We got first and third, nobody out. Not a batter out. The first 4 up, the first 4 on. All with base hits.
Hot shot right side.
It's a
That
too
gets the
bad.
job done. 3-0 game.
It's a run-producing hit. He didn't get on base, but he did produce a run, and in a good way, got Solly Cohen to second. Well, yeah, he's doing a lot. Well,
Now he's trying to compensate. He's down 3-0.
but he's throwing him for strikes, which is pretty impressive.
Doing it. Quiet, quiet. He's been doing it all year. Let's go.
Get it, guys. It's okay. Let's go.
First and second teams are out. We got 1 out.
So we got 1 out, 3 runs in. David Arari subbing for the batting title champ, who's right now in France with his wife enjoying himself. I think he was in Amsterdam this morning. Took a boat to France. So David asked for time, was not granted, but got ball 1 anyway. Max trying to quick pitch it. David trying to, so David got the benefit of a ball 1, although he wasn't ready. And there's ball 2. So what could have been a disaster and a frustrating situation turns to 2-0. And David Arari ropes one into left field. Solly Cohen coming home. An ill-advised throw. David Arari for a double. 4 in.
No, I'm trying to line up.
Saul, Sammy, then you.
4 in.
By the way, these are all Rockets.
Rockets. The only ball that was the ground ball.
Thanks. There's only 1 error for Ruby. Everything else is hit. So this Yankee lineup came out to hit the ball tonight. 1 batter of the hits was an error, but everything else was spanked. Saul D thinking about swinging, held back. David Arari on second base. Nice pitch. Coming out early, up 4-0. it's a 4-0 game, and the 5th run is on second base with 1 out. That was the first swing that didn't have great contact. Everybody else is hitting the ball hard.
2-2.
Swings at a high pitch, strikes him out. That's the second. Swing at a high cheese. Bringing up the veteran Sammy Esses, who's in the slot with Morty. Erwin, from now on, honey, if that happens, you can put it through the hole and just tell me, and I'll go get it. So now Sammy Esses doesn't want to leave a runner in scoring position. 4 in, but there's a runner on second. David Arari moving well. Swinging for his pitch. And that falls the hole. It finds a spot that goes out of play. Very interesting. That's hard to do. Sammy found the one little hole. 2, 2, 2. 2. 2, 2, 2. He swung at the first pitch. It's all right. So we got no balls, 2 strikes. Maxie D threw such a good pitch, Phil wanted to give him 2. Alphonse Mustry getting better and better week after week catching this year. Scooping everything.
Weak pack, and that ball goes foul.
And it goes foul. Mystery, what do I say? I always say Mustry. Sorry, I always say Mustry. I know this too. I know his family well, but for some reason I just always call him Mustard. So we got a runner on second. So we got a runner on second, 2 outs. Sammy S is chirping to the press box, complaining about stuff he don't like. And he bloops that. Zach Ashkenazi making the play. 4 runs in.
As we head to the bottom of the first.
Before they eat, nice shot, Dave. David Riley wants to hit again. Oh,
Max Sutton, 8 Tabor F. Danny, let's hear that lineup, baby. 1 minute. No cheering, no nothing. Listen. Go.
You guys can address the side of this list in the year, but I'm not calling it now.
Do you think it is a side up?
It's so borderline. I'm telling you, if he starts back here, I'm not going to call side up. If he starts here, I will.
I don't know, whatever.
I know. But
You're the So we got Zach, Ralph. Luca. By the way, we shut down inning. It's almost beautiful. If you put them down 1, 2, 3, they don't see the top of the line. They put 4. Just put on 2 more. No, it's good. Let's go 1 or 2 runs. No, if they put the whole line up, it's okay for them. Not so bad.
That's it, bro. Really? So we before. No. Illegal. Coming down, Mo. Mike, coming down. I'm nervous. I told you, 18-6 final score. There it is. Oh, boy. There you go. Oh, boy.
Elliot Anteby was a mid-season trade from the lowly 3-eyed Ravens. He saw something early that nobody else saw.
He demanded off the team.
He demanded off the team in a very nice way. And people like that Ravens team. I think Elliott might have felt the clubhouse issues. Demanded a trade.
Maybe he started the rift.
You never know. And he ended up with his buddy Jackie Towell. Ironically, it's his first time playing with Jackie. Anyway, Zach Ashkenazi leading off. One of the better hitters in the league, Zach Ashkenazi, 2nd overall pick.
That's a fastball, and it is foul.
So we got Michael Cohen. That was a nice pitch. Michael Cohen started the season as a question mark on the mound. We know he could pitch now. He kept incrementally getting better and better as the season went. And now he's in a 1-game playoff. This is going to be his first time postseason pitching. He's not a stranger to the postseason in center field. maybe the best in our league in center field, at least top up there. Now he's on the mound trying to do some damage. Phil does have a big strike zone, and he'll tell you he does. He wants guys coming to swing the bat. High fly ball, right side, out of play. Zach was a little late on that fastball.
Extreme crazy amount of foul balls.
Every week now. Became the thing. Crazy. Zach Ashkenazi, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full. I don't think you want to walk the leadoff guys, especially being up 4-0. It's soft infield. Max will be approaching first. Not happy about his top of the first. And Zach Ashkenazi starting the game.
Nice throw in, but it's not in time.
Leadoff double. Zach Ashkenazi.
IG's organization is going to try to chip away at that lead.
That's a huge step.
Oh, great at that.
That's huge.
They're moving to the 2-hole.
Yeah, because Missy Audrey is leading for a third.
Second base. We can score 2. They got a base hit. We got a double our first at bat. Let's go.
So Teddy Ishak started with the single. Zach Ashkenazi one-upped them with a double. Now they're down 4-0, and as my brother mentioned, chipping away at minimum is what they're going to try to do here. Ralph Matute moved up to the 2-hole, picking it up as of late. Nice pitch on the outer half. Matute uses the whole field. You got to imagine this team's just looking to get an out. And that's a bloop to the right side.
Sean Cohen giving chase. Zach Ashkenazi's in front of the score.
And they score their first run. Nobody out. A bloop single. RBI.
One of those games, huh? I'll take an 11-9 game.
I was lucky.
Now what?
A hit. Lucky hit. So, a bloop hit by Ralph Matute. They put him in the 2-hole, and he comes through.
Nothing to him. Just that one ground ball.
Right field line. That fell right in. Now, hard hit left side. That finds the hole.
And Matute holds that second.
I thought Sammy Esther should have had that if you asked me. And the run is going.
Takes advantage.
And he throws it away.
He's thrown around. And he comes in to score the aggressive.
Michael Cohen advisingly throwing it away. The ball does not hit a cutoff man, and they make it 4-2. Wow! Who made the throw in?
Hit to left, so Jamal.
That's right. And then Michael Cohen with a weird. Michael made a behind his back throw over the third base.
That was Michael, that Elliott?
Michael, yeah. Now Maurice Haber put in a very nice spot. It's 4-2 just like that.
Wild start.
That first 4 runs.
First pitch, ground ball, right side.
Shrem actually looked scary picking that up.
But the tying runs advance to scoring position.
No.
Maurice Haber does
No.
the job.
Tying runs down scoring position. Runner on third, one out.
That was first and second.
Maurice gave himself up to make it a 4-3 game, trusting Maxi D to drive the run home with at minimum a sac fly. Abraham Haber was a little late because he was busy getting a haircut.
It's a hot shot to Ishak. Lets the run score.
David takes off on contact.
We have a brand new ball game. Scores 4-3.
4-3.
4-3, just like that.
Wow, I think Abe fell asleep in the barber's chair.
Abraham Haber, Sammy said, a little late to the game because he fell asleep in the barber shop. Well, from 4-0 to 4-3, just like that, this high cheese team came to play.
Fair ball.
Ain't the line.
That's the bag. It goes all the way to the black hole. Haber round second. He's on his way to third for the triple.
And a 2-out triple by Haber.
He is 65 feet away from Albert. What a sneaky hit. Aerodynamics with his hair running.
I like it that he got a hit because Avi. That's Avi Dweck sub right there. Is 1 for 1 with the triple.
I must say, I usually am the worst at putting up lines. This might be your worst line day ever. The first and third base foul lines.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad. So Albert Sitt
Let's go, money. Let's grind.
has the opportunity.
Good, thank you.
Albert Sitt batting 7. A chance to tie the game with 2 out. Nice pitch. Michael just trying to get out of the first inning with the lead. Exactly. We always have these wild card games, and they always have this wild feel.
Hot shot! What
Nice
a play by
foul.
Morty Shrem!
And the game is tied. Diving stop by Shrem. Could not get the ball to first cleanly, and that ties the game.
That was a hell of a play. What a crazy game.
4 up in the first inning. Now we're all tied up at 4. So all that good stuff the Yankees did goes for naught. Solly Cohen trying to end the inning, squeezes his glove. Inning is over, we're all tied up. So it's funny, what looks like the Yankees being excited turns into a high cheese getting momentum. 4 up after 1.
Top half of the first next.
You can tell me whatever you like. If it's about the pitch, don't even bother. If it's about, don't even bother. Don't even bother. I'm not getting involved. Well, do me a favor. Stop.
Completely silent.
Okay, it's a good reason. Talk to the umpire. I ain't getting involved. So we got a 4-4 game. This Yankee team now was jolly and jubilant and jumpy. Suddenly now back at even. It's an 8-inning game now, 0-0. And the Yankees are going to have to show some resiliency. They're up 4-0 and high cheese. I mean, can't say backs to the wall. It's only the first inning, but came right back strong.
Double, whatever, as the number 2 batter, second and third. They had a bunch of hits, and they scored 4 runs. And at the bottom of the first, he gave up a 3-1.
Any bad errors?
Yeah, the one to Ruby Sacco, that's it.
No, on the Michaels end, the Yankees.
No, yeah, the throws, throwing it all over the field.
Throw. Should have been first and second. Ended up being a run around second and a run scored.
the Mets game?
I'm not even looking.
I don't know, but we have M&S
I
playoffs.
went Tuesday night, so whatever. I saw Alonso's home run. I went that night, yeah. No, I went for 42.
Did you send me live?
I sent it out. Wow, look at him getting ready for his
Wow.
TV appearance in the
Looking very
booth.
sexy, Abby.
I want to get rid of these because I'm moving back.
What is that?
White shirts.
I'll put it on. What is it?
If there's an extra large, I'll take one.
Didn't I give you one, Max?
No.
I got it.
First pitch swinging,
You
popped
missed
up.
fireworks. 4 runs in the top of the first, 4 runs in the bottom of the
You didn't
first.
send out the link.
I did too.
No, you didn't.
Shoof.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. M&S playoffs. I'm looking at
Oh,
the...
you only sent it out in your thing.
No, and the chats.
Huh?
And the chats. I
didn't see
blasted
the
it and the
chats.
chats.
It's on in the
It's sent.
captain's chat.
It's sent. I'll put it in the chat again.
No, it's not in
Ow.
the captain's chat.
I'll
Look,
put it in the chat again.
look. You didn't send it.
Oh, I put it in the blast. I'll do it again.
So
do it
we
to the
got
captain's chat and do it
one
to the-
out, nobody on. We're all tied up at 4. We're in the second. And that looks like a
Let's
blue
drop
hit.
it.
Benny Rishti with a base hit. Gets by the right fielder.
By the way, eating glopite on game day should be noted.
Benny Aristi. That's his power. What do you mean?
So Teddy Ishak started the 4-run inning with a single up the middle, swinging first pitch. Look at that. He thought his next time up he'd have a lead. It's all tied up again. Getting a second at bat in the second inning. That's pretty cool. He had 4 runs on it. No, one of them was lucky on the right play. Yeah, Ralph and Abraham Haber. Yeah, those were lucky. Abraham Haber made good wood on it, even though it was lucky. He reached, but he got it on his bat. So, Michael Cohen's on deck. Teddy asking where it was. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. Little low, nice scoop by Alphonse. Teddy aware of the quick pitch, doesn't want to get it. So you make sure you don't. You do exactly what he did. You ask the time. And he misses. It gets under the ball. Teddy wanted that. Upset at himself for missing a pitch to hit. Michael Cohen's last time up, roped one up the middle, looking to do the same. Any way Michael could get on will give Jackie Towell, the captain, a chance with 1 swing of the bat to take the lead. With just a hit, a single. They're going 4 across, so Michael's got it, look small ball single, trusting the man behind him. 2 out, runner on first. And he goes up the middle. Zach diving, probably preventing the runner from going to third. Jackie Towell's up. Good back control by Michael Cohen there, guiding the ball up the middle. We got 2 out. Jackie Towell, the captain, up at the plate. Any single, they're going to probably send Benny Rishti home. If they do choose to use a runner, it would be Alan Jamal and Antaby. So they could use Alan Jamal. They're playing him pretty deep, so I would imagine that's why they're not using a runner. Strike 1, Jack staring it down. Runners on first and second, 2 out. We're all tied up. Little low. Max going to that pitch, using it a lot right now. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Corey Cohen on deck. Max losing focus for a second, maybe got a little dizzy. First and second, 2 out.
Hot shot! Off the glove! And he does at least save a run.
Turns into an infield single.
Bases are loaded and we have a rundown. Michael Cohen.
The run scores.
The run scores and he's out at second. But by getting himself
Run scores.
The run scores and it's 5-4 Yankees. Very smart, Michael Cohen. But I don't know about that.
Solar gets his 2 runs.
Yeah.
No, I like it. Get the run. I like it. I don't mind it. Get your team a lead. And he almost got there. He didn't almost get there. He was out by 22. So it's a seesaw battle. We had the Yankees started with 4. High Cheese comes back with 4. And now Yankee, by the way, JT roped that. Buka almost made an incredible catch. In and out of his glove.
What?
I'm an XL, you know it.
Wow, Abe, sporting the...
Is that a brick of beef jerky?
Avey the delivery boy. Got some new Care sweatshirts in the house. It's funny.
In the house. Wow, what is this?
You didn't play in Jordan.
Yes, I did.
What size? What size are you? Get ready to play.
I'm in large.
Dongo is an L.
I'm an L.
Oh, Dongo, get down. Let's go.
L Dongo.
So Leon Herrera coming up. He's been a mixed bag at the plate last week. Took a ball far to right center field with a lot of power. He's been hitting the cages. Let's see against Michael Cohen how he fares. It's 9-10-1. So the Yankees scored with 2 outs a run. Interesting way of scoring that run, but they did score that run with 2 outs. And Lee on the first pitch takes it right up to right center field. Solid base hit. That almost guarantees Zach Ashkenazi coming to the plate with the runner on base. If Teddy could get on, we got 2 on base for him. Teddy Braha at the plate. He's got speedy legs.
Max, that's the right play?
They scored a run, so do you think? I don't know. If Solly gets a hit, they score 2 runs. It's a questionable. I like it. If I'm the captain, I'm not mad about it. Oh, no. That could be a double play ball. A good throw would have been a double play. Threw it low and a little wide. They do get an out. Juber threw on the wrong foot. If anything, they swapped runners. Teddy Braha, I'm sorry. Teddy Braha's got speed. He's on first now. Zach Ashkenazi's first time up worked a full count, and he roped it for a hustle double. Well, now we got a 1-run game. Zach Ashkenazi at the plate with 1 out. Tying runs on first. That's a beautiful pitch to start the count. This has been a wild start to a wild game. Got him fooled on a changeup there. Might have been Michael Cohen's. Nobody got that ball in. Nobody got the ball on the left field side.
Nobody got that ball?
Michael's best 2 pitches in a row of sequence was probably just now. Threw a really nice fastball and then threw the changeup. Zach fought off the changeup. Now we're 0-2. Zach stands considerably far from the plate. Nice pitch. And he takes it the other way. Solid base hit. To run him back to first. It's all right. Yeah, now you get called time. It's called time. It gets called time. Phil.
1 out, boys.
Phil for both sides. Once that guy makes a look back, it's open. Once he looks back.
Time's out, time's out.
I just give a bunch here.
I was gonna say, you want me to hand him out? I was gonna
Give a word about the team.
How many guys?
Basically everything I drop off is going to be gone.
Probably. So Zach Ashkenazi fighting an 0-2 pitch for us.
How much do I care at the other side of that?
The tying run is on third with 1 out.
Zach
Speedy.
Fletcher fight really nice, huh?
Very nice.
Pops him up.
Runs out of room. Very lucky.
Dan, how is it comfortable?
Great. Very close.
It's like
You're large or you're large?
Hopefully I'll be a large.
They shrink.
So I have an extra large. So I grew in it first.
You grew it. Oh, wow. The ball went under. Can someone get that?
Here we go. 1, 2. Right.
1 ball, 2 strikes, first and third.
Ball low.
You can throw it underneath, roll underneath.
2-2.
Fights it off.
Pulls him out at second.
Out at second.
Run scores.
Scores 5 all.
What do you call him out on?
Hey. Juber. How the hell is he going to see that? Look at that.
Oh, this is great because it's Louis versus Mo.
Yeah.
Impossible to see from me.
Put away. He's 100 feet away.
I got him.
5 all.
On your job, kid.
Max, where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
I'll fucking plow his ass next time if that's the way we're playing.
Oh, so you did get tagged out?
No, he didn't touch me.
So
I
you
had
say.
to go around him. And I'm not out of the baseline. But where am I supposed to go?
I don't understand. You did go. You said you didn't get tagged.
I didn't get
So
tagged.
according to you, it was safe. So what do you mean where are you supposed to go? You got
I'm
around him.
saying I'm allowed to go around
Yeah,
him.
so?
Why'd he call me out? He said I'm out of the baseline.
You made a call. You have 3-2, both ways. You have 2 umpires. You make calls. Well, Buka's up. Last time up. Hit the ball hard.
Fucking lay your elbow. That's what it is.
Ended up being a double. A nice pitch by Michael. 2-0. We're all tied up again. 2 out. Got him chasing on a changeup high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
David Buka last time hit it hard to third. Went by Sammy Ess's glove. Ball was smoked though. And Michael dialing it back. High cheese of his own. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2.
Hits the glove. They get it out, but they tie it up. This is a seesaw battle if I've ever seen one.
You don't have to give him an explanation on that play. He's a baseball player. He should know what to do.
Right,
if a defensive player has the ball on the baseline, you're shit-assed. You have nothing to do. You can stop.
You try to run
you
around
go
or
around him
whatever.
and you go out of the baseline. It's his advantage.
So Solly Cohen leads off after that wild ending to the other inning, which scored a run, but resulted in an out to end the inning with Solly Cohen on deck.
I still think you did the right thing.
Yeah, they scored a run, but now we're all tied up at 5. And we're in the top of the 3rd. This is one wild game. What's up, Mo? Who was on? Kevin Brahan, Zach got taken down the field first. Oh, who hit the ball? That wrapped the tooth. They want to create action early. We started the game with a double. It worked already. Machloket, because you want your best hitter getting the most at-bats in the game also. Second is usually what I do, but I hear it. And I said, if he gets on, Buka's on.
Honestly, Amise has that hitting on that.
That's awesome.
Amise.
I hear you. We'll schmooze about it more. Slowly Cohen's leading off. Maurice Haber's batting 4, and Abraham Haber, who has a triple already, is batting 5. They're not deep, but they're getting on. They got 5 runs in. Yeah, but they got hits over them. Leon O'Reilly's already on base. Victor Abadi's already on base. These guys already got hit. Some sloppy play by the Yankees. Buka. Matute, yeah. They put Buka at 3rd. Buka so far almost made a crazy play. It ended up being a hit. Yeah, his... Right, sorry, whatever. He's one. Yeah, but a run scored. He created the rundown. So yeah, but it was to end the inning. I'm gonna announce it now. Oh wow, look at that! But okay, so Solly tries to chip a hit, flies out. Okay, they're all hearing our phone conversation now. So Juber's up with 1 out, nobody on, after a pop-up by Solly Cohen. We'll do that now. Well, we got 1 out, nobody on. No problem. Okay, go ahead. So I'll announce like I'm a radio guy. No problem.
Here we go.
No, because everybody stayed. Michael was caught halfway with the runner still on 3rd. Yeah, so it ended up... First and second, made it bases loaded. The guy on 3rd stayed on 3rd. Michael Cohen ran 30 feet off second, so they put him in a rundown, that's all. Hard ground ball right side. Fields by Ruby. Got him by a step. Why not try to get in? Because Solly Cohen's on deck. 2 out, both bases loaded. Correct. Right, but so Solly Cohen's up. Then Solly Cohen's up with bases loaded, 2 out. All right, so they chose to get the out and switch it for a run. That's what they did. I'm going to announce the game now. I'll see you. Morris Casson. This might be a hit. That's a bloop. And David Harari, 2 for 2.
Hit the ball 42 feet.
Yes.
And he's on base.
Did not hit the tar out of it, but found the area, landed, and it looked like you hit off the bat. So after a fly ball, lazy, bad swing, Solly Cohen out. Juber grounded out. David Harari hits a pop-up right past the pitcher Lands between him and Ruby. Nobody did anything wrong. Just, I would call it equivalent like a bunt single almost. And now Sal Dweck, small guy but packs a punch. He could definitely hit a gap. Holds back on his swing. Yeah, so that's his Achilles heel. He swings like junk sometimes. But look at that, he's working a 2-0 count, 2 out. And he swings at a bad pitch again. That was bad, inside and high. Okay. Oh, he struck out last time.
On the pitch over here.
Yeah, that's right. So he clearly looks uncomfortable at the plate. Sal Dweck, that is, against Max. We're all tied up at 5. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. How about this for a wild game?
Let's go.
Even though another one has scored until his 9th, it's crazy.
Crazy stuff. 4-0. Not like 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
4-0, 5-4, 5-0.
Right. Crazy.
4-0, 4-0, 5-4, 5-0.
Yeah. So Maurice Haber leads off the inning. So similar to the last team, Solly Cohen is their 4-hitter, and he led off with the shallow fly to center.
We get an extra runner?
Why?
Is 9-9 in the game, or is it not?
No.
Just asking. We'll both discuss it.
I didn't discuss it before, but I'm not changing it now.
What?
I want an extra runner.
It's an extra third of a game.
It's 2 innings. Why 3rd? 2 innings. 8 and 9.
How about a half a runner?
You want to hop? Hey, get a guy to hop.
MC hopping versus who's your Zach hopping?
I'm okay with that. That's cute.
It's a hop fest.
It's a nice color with you. Bottom 3, 5-all, y'all. A wild game. Started 4-0. Maxi D got hit hard early, but now calmed down and settled down. And we're all tied up at 5 in the 3rd.
All right, good. I like it. You mean. I like it.
Batter up. We're ready to start. We're in the 3rd. It's a 1-9 inning game. This is what you call intensity and excitement. Tied up at 5. Nobody on. Bottom 3. Wild game. So they're playing standard infield. Juber up the middle. Morty Shrem at 2nd. Ishak, mainstay at short. Maurice Haber leading off the inning in the 4-hole. Taking ball 1. High pop up, out of play. Elliott aggressively gets out of the box. Makes a nice play to get up and out. Removes the mask. But that went out of play. No play for anybody except the lucky fan. A lot of foul balls early. We're in the 3rd inning. And the league already gave away 25 balls to fans. High fly to right. Jackie Powell calls it. Crosses over the right fielder. Makes the play. Basket catch style. So both 3rd innings for both sides start in very similar fashion. Maurice Haber doesn't really hit that ball well. It's a brisk night, by the way. About 68 degrees. And that's why A.B. Saka came handing out some Care sweatshirts for those that are a little chilly. Maxi D definitely looking right field on that. It was extremely late. Swing and a miss, strike 1 and a high pitch. Nice pitch at the belt. 0-2. Ooh, very close pitch. Teddy wanted that at short. Michael didn't make a comment, but he wanted that. Oh, touches the glove of Benny Richty. Maxi D, not the smoothest looking base runner. Flops around, but he's on first base. Line drive, I think Benny wants that back.
That ball went through his glove.
Yeah.
Good attack, Benny. Good reflex.
1 out. Abraham Haber up. Abraham's first at bat today was a triple down the right field line. Did a tough job to get to it. Reached for the pitch and made good contact. Yep, put it right there for a 2-out triple. And he did come around to score. Now, duly noted, Michael's been ahead in a lot of counts, but these 2-strike counts have been resulting in good hits by High Cheese. Abraham Haber, 30, his 3rd or 4th time subbing for this team. He feels like he's part of this group. Great play. Elliott Anteby. That one, Michael tried to test Elliott a 2nd time. So we got a runner on first. That's Maxi Deed after his line drive single. We got 1 out. Haber at the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes. High pop up, out of play, foul ball once again. Has been the MO of tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a close pitch. May have been a bit high, but too close to take. That one he took. Down is full from 0-2 to 3-2. And after an 0-2 count, Abraham Haber works a walk. Duly noted, Abraham is on base twice with 2 at-bats today. A triple and a walk. If Avi Dweck's watching at home, should be proud. Albert sit-up. Got to hit his first time up. Hit the ball hard to Morty Shrem. That's a fly. Jackie Towell being as vocal as you'd ever hear him. Very rarely hear Jackie scream, and he made it very vocal. He wanted that ball.
Note that he cut off Saul, and now he cut off Jamal. He wants to own the outfield.
So we got Victor Abadi at the plate, 2 out, 2 on. Not so much speed at first. Strike 1. You did getting a healthy lead. To play on the release here.
Pops him up weakly to the infield, and the center fielder lost his step.
Michael trying to bring back his center field days. Flopped in the infield there. About 2 feet short. So yet another 2-strike count. Michael needs a moment just to gather his thoughts and catch his breath. Took a belly flop right there by going into my uncle's pool like that. 2 strikes, forces all over. Very nice pitch. Outside corner.
What a great pitch.
That's a pretty pitch.
In and out of trouble, and we head to the fourth.
We're all tied up. Going to the top of the 4th. Sammy Estes and Morty.
In this league, years ago. This year? Down the kid, they panic. That's new Mendoza line. They panic.
Let's go, Sammy. Guys, they're all hitting this. Let's go. They're all hitting. He's going to be great, you know.
I'll listen now. Yeah, it's hard for me to stop that, but what am I going to do? I say it in language. Nah, but you can't stop it in language. I'm not their daddy in language. If a guy says to another guy, all right. The guy talks like I'm going to the store and I'm buying a ring. I'm going to, marry dad. So we got Maxi Deed settled down on the mound. Gave up 4 runs early and he got hit hard, man, in that first inning. But ever since then, he calmed down big time, settling down his team, and we're all tied up at 5. High Cheese playing a tough game here, and tied up at 5 in the 4th. Can't ask for better for those at home. So seesaw battle, and now we're locked in. Sam didn't like that, rolled his eyes, may have thought it was low. We got 1 strike, nobody on, we're in the 4th. Hard hit up the middle. Ruby fields nicely, sets and throws. Ruby Saka looking.
The devil in you. That's why he wanted to sub.
Oh, true. Ruby Saka made a very nice play on his knees, throwing that ball smooth. No wasted motion. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 4th. Alan Jamal at the plate took over Edward Arking's spot. Young newcomer. We look forward to seeing this gentleman in the league for the next 20 years. Built like a stallion. He's got that modeled look. Jamal at the plate. We always talk about you. Fetching on a low outside pitch. And Max toying with the youngster.
All good. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the 4th. Alphonse already learning that pitch, knowing when it's going to be low. Gets his glove there early. That's a little low. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. And what was he looking at on that?
6'4" of him used.
Not sure why he was clearing. Why was that so hard?
No, they're yelling at him for not swinging.
Oh, good. Okay.
See, Arkin does the same sometimes.
Oh, I'm saying, like, what is he supposed
They're
to?
yelling at him, that's not you.
Okay, good. So Benny's first at bat resulted in a hit. This time flies out easy. All right, Chiefs trying to gain some momentum. That's the first 1, 2, 3 inning of the night. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. We're all tied up at 5. I don't know.
Five spot. I heard 5 spot. Someone said 5 spot.
I said 5 spot.
Let's go.
We gotta be behind.
Let's go.
El Caballo, start us up. Open this fucking game. Let's go. Coming down. Sorry. Well got. How many my water bottles?
Z. 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 Zach. Zach.
And the funny thing is,
I had a Z, come here.
So we got it.
I had it because I was right by the.
5-0, y'all. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Almost halfway. Actually, on Harari's first pitch taken. He swung at the first pitch his first time up.
that was cool.
And it went for a hit up the middle. Now Michael behind 2-0 on Leon.
There you
He
go.
hit that well, but Juber just had him positioned right. Plays polo with him on Shabbat. It's his new brother-in-law. I guess he knows what he wants to do, and he played him. No, thank you. So 1 out. It was a hunky hit line drive, a hunk bat liner. What do they call it? Teddy Braha at the plate now. Last time fielder's choice. He's got good wheels. Juber. What a play! Juber making one hell of a play. Up the middle, lunging, getting up, calmly throwing a BB, getting the fast Teddy Braha
You know what's
out.
funny about that? It wasn't a
Jackie,
line
that was
drive
beautiful,
diving
kid.
play.
No,
It was a slow motion.
It was
He
hard.
steadily figured it out. It was nice.
tough play. Zach
Watch that line,
Ashkenazi,
guys. The right field line.
he's been behind 2 strikes every at bat, but he's been a machine at the plate. 2 for 2, a double to start the game. Here we go, deep fly to right. They finally figured him out. A 1, 2, 3 inning, and they clear their best hitter. That's a big inning for the Yankees.
I want to go back on the Juber play. It was tougher than a hot shot up the hot
It
shot
is,
line.
because he had too much time
He had
to
to
think.
time the actual
Yeah.
pickup. It was very tough.
Well, now the Yankees are in the top of the 5th and the top of the lineup. For all you at home that didn't hear it for the 38th time, it is a 9-inning game today, boys. So we're in the 5th. We're halfway. It's a 9-inning game. We're tied at 5. One hell of a game played so far. Some good offense, some pretty defense, some sloppy throws, a lot of composure having to be done on both sides, a lot of pep talks. The psychoanalyst and the therapist on each side are there talking to their team. And all that being said, we're tied at 5 in the 5th. Teddy Ishak, the leadoff man of the team, after the trade, took over the emotional leadership of the team. Grabbed the bull by its horns. didn't just get comfortable in the clubhouse, took over the clubhouse. Since that trade, this team is 7-2. Ishak leading off the inning. Started the game with a hit. His last at bat, he felt he had a pitch that he could hit, and he just got under it and launched a shallow fly ball. I shouldn't say launched, he didn't hit it well. And he screamed in a bad grunt, knowing he had a better swing on it, or he could have had a better swing on it. Well, we're starting the top of the 5th. Phil looks spry as ever in the 5th inning. Knows he only has one game to umpire tonight. Happy about that. Us at M&S pay our umpire as well. Taking a high pitch, ball 1, nobody on. Interesting motion and uses a changeup, getting Teddy to wait. High pitch, 2 balls, 1 strike. Max mixing speeds very well. And he missed it again. Zach goes a long way, covers a lot of ground at shortstop. Finds himself in shallow center, makes the play. Leadoff guy pops out. Bringing Michael Cohen to the plate. Michael 2 for 2 on the night. Jackie Towell on deck. It's a tie game. We're in the 5th. They're choosing to go 4 across. Michael made him pay twice. Let's see if he could do it a 3rd time. Last time. I'm not answering. Go repeat on. Michael goes to right field. Ruby Sack is there. Makes the play. 1 pitch.
Bangs into the gate. You can see.
Is he okay?
He did it on purpose.
No.
So 2 out. If Jackie could get on, it brings the strong, solid hitting Solly Cohen. Solly already leading off an inning. Doesn't want to do that again. Jackie did get a hit, but there was a rundown that resulted in the last out. Rifles one. That's a fair ball. All the way to the wall, down the left field line. Jackie turning second, on his way to 3rd.
He's trying to score. And the play.
That's a wide throw. Jackie Towell with a solo home run down the left field line. Bullets the ball. An ill-advised throw. Does not hit a cutoff man. Jackie takes off with 2 outs, nobody on. Hits a solo home run to give their team the lead. The Yankees take a 6-5 lead off the bat of the captain, Jackie Towell, putting matters in his own hands, taking off from 3rd base.
Solly, we don't stop. Let's go. That's my captain. I have one.
Now Solly Cohen up with 2 out, nobody on.
That's how you captain, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you
So now Solly Cohen coming up. Last time up, very poor swing on a high pitch. His first time up, he roped one. Juber wants an at-bat this inning. Solly was, I don't know if he was aggressive to think to swing there. Strike 1. And that's a bloop that may fall. Albert Sitt all season's been getting great jumps on balls. Ends the inning. Solly out, but 2 out, nobody on, and Jackie Towell delivers with a rifle launch down the left field line for a solo home run.
You know, before the game in the pre-game interview, I asked Jackie about, you know, what he's going to come and bring to the table. He said he's going to be really aggressive in the field and at the plate and just put that ball.
2, 3, 4, Max.
And he's going to just go all out, and you know, whatever happens, happens. And it looks like
Ralph
he is.
Matute. That was a hell of a shot. Oh wait, 2 at bats and he pulled the ball twice. One into the glove of Buka that he couldn't hold on, but that one was a no doubt about it. For sure, a triple. Maybe it shouldn't have been a home run. They missed the cutoff man, but hey, turned into a homer.
You know, let me tell you something interesting. It's 6-5 game, high scoring, but this is the best I think Michael Cohen's looked on the mound. He's in the strike zone. He got hit in the 1st inning, but
I'll tell you what it is. He has a lot of 2-strike counts and a lot of 0-2 counts, but this high cheese team fighting off 0-2 pitches and using that right field line. Matute, Abraham Haber, who else? There's a few of them. No, he was the cutoff. He had a chance, but would have taken a great throw.
once the ball was there, once the ball was
Ball's got to get to Zach's hands over there, not yours. Not against you, just you need the ball in Zach's hands.
no, the throw was a bad throw to the cutoff. That's it.
So we got a 6-5 game, but the meat of the lineup is up for high cheese. Ralph Matute led off Nice pitch. Ralph Matude, his first at-bat was an RBI single to get them on the board. Very important at-bat. This is a weak hit to third. Sammy Esses steps field. Nice play! What a play! Benny Rishti laying out at first, keeping his foot on the bag. An incredible play by the first baseman. That is something you don't always see. That was phenomenal.
He's right on it. This is respectful. He had to leave his feet.
That was one hell of a play. I don't know what they're going to call.
He's on the back.
Out. Ball was upheld. They say
that's a hell of a play,
inconclusive. You got to tip your cap, but he made one hell of a play.
Yeah, split. I don't know how he got home tonight.
By the way,
One out, boys.
Benny has the JJ. That was wild good.
Win or lose, I feel bad for Benny's girlfriend.
His wife has it.
His wife.
Married with a child. Well, maybe two.
Thank God he has two. I'm not sure if there'll be any more after that.
David Cohen at the plate. One out, nobody on now.
Strike 2.
Ooh, very close pitch. They called it inside.
Mike, it's a great pitch.
Thought it might have been low, but called it inside. All right. All good and well.
Pops him up.
That's it. That's it.
Benny. Oh!
It's the Benny show in the 5th inning.
It's Benny's world, and we're all living in it. Wow.
Benny Rishti, what a play.
Benny shed 30 pounds in the
Benny's on his
offseason.
island, baby.
And
I
he
love
just really went a long way. Maurice Haber just tipped his cap, being a good first baseman on his own right. That's just, you gotta, not many first basemen in our league are making that, simply because most of the first basemen are over the age of 45. And that was just one hell of a play. Oh, a nice shot. Maurice Haber taking one all the way. Jackie Towell running a country mile into dead center field by the warning track, flags that ball down with 2 out. Maurice Haber putting a charge into the ball that looked like it had extra bases written all over it, but an unbelievable play by the center fielder. That was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play. Jackie Towell really, wow, on that one. Beautiful.
Right now, boys. Right now.
That was Jackie Towell. That was
He made a
gorgeous.
crazy catch.
That was a beautiful, beautiful.
Playing game yet?
No, you don't know how every playing game.
This game is always
It's always
crazy.
nuts.
Really?
It's
always
just had the MO.
9-8 in the 7th.
Always the MO for nuts.
For whatever it is, tonight is a recipe for craziness.
It
Every
always
year.
works out.
And there's never a blowout. It's always a
That was a
one-run
crazy catch by my
game.
catch.
It's nuts.
One thing I'll say about tonight, so about a couple of really nice blood gems.
I'll tell you what, about that inning, Benny Rishti 2 plays that inning, and plus Jackie Towell, the Yankees defense stepped it up.
Well, Jackie and Benny in the last 10 minutes have been the stars of the Yankee show. Jackie at the solo shot with 2 out, and then Benny there, and then Jackie ending the inning with a phenomenal defensive play. That ball was really launched by Maurice.
Now, off the bat, I thought he had no chance at it.
I'm really, really very impressed at Maurice and Jackie Towell. Ball was really tattooed.
Looks like Yedid is fired up. He wants to get his warm-up tosses in,
Juber is 0 for 2 on the day. They didn't make good wood yet.
but he has one nice defensive play to
Yeah,
his
that
credit.
defensive play was beautiful up the middle. Well, he's a leadoff batter now. He's got to do whatever it takes to get on. 6-5. I could almost, if I had to bet my bottom dollar, I would not predict the score to end 6-5. So Juber making his way. The lefty box is usually perfect. Juber digging a hole in there. Sporting all black. If I had to choose anybody here to cook me a dinner, it would be Juber.
You know his mom is right behind you.
Never had my cooking.
I could not believe that ball didn't hit Juber. That's only because he's a 26 waist. I think anybody else in the league would have taken a shot on that.
Hold up.
Max, I always wonder, how does he know if his food tastes good if he never eats it?
Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Juber was scared. They might have called that. Jackie trying to, Max trying to quick pitch. The Yankees are aware of the quick pitch. They're trying to hold down on it. I don't know if Max does it intentionally or just likes being in a rhythm. Trying to go the other way, fouls it off. First strike, we got 2 strikes. Juba doing a big job on the box over here on this at bat.
Might need to be fixed after this.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Alphonse Mystery in a crouch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A little low. Nice pitch. It came up, but not high enough.
3-2.
Right by the catch. We got 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Nice count. And he takes that ball the other way, but it tails foul out of play. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Working a very nice at bat. Hold up, Max. So we got 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Abraham, Juber's brother, just got the other ball in. Buka throwing it in. Might be a little wet, so Phil's got it in his ball sack.
3-2.
Saving it for later. And he gets under it, a high pop-up. Raha, late jump, but got about 20 minutes to get under that thing. And that's an at-bat he wants back.
I was in work today. I'm sitting on the tesh, taking a crap, and the guy next to me must have been eating. It was the weirdest thing. Oh, it was like munching on something. Like, what is he doing?
Ew. In the bathroom?
In the tesh, it was the oddest
first.
thing. I don't know what was going on. I wanted to wait to see who it was, but so he knew my shoes, so I wasn't gonna do it.
So David Harari, first time up, hit an opposite field double. Hit it hard. And he does it again. David Harari coming to play. I mean, his first time up, he hit it hard. Second time up, lucky, but that was a rope.
Nathan Kushner, who? The batting champion.
David Harari and Max Hadid having a little beef with each other early this season.
I think every time Dave hits it well, Deep grimaces and Dave smiles.
And vice versa the other way too. Well, if there's anybody who did not look comfortable at the plate today so far against Max, it's Saul. He had a 2-0 count last time, swung at a high inside pitch, made weak contact. His first time up, struck out swinging on an outside high pitch. Well, now we got a runner on first, 1 out. And he just doesn't look cozy. It's like he's guessing and he's not sure of himself.
There you go.
And David gets doubled up. That's a double
Look how
play.
deep Zach was on that.
He's got an arm. Zach's got one of the best arms in the league, if not the best.
Dave really thought that was blooping him for a hit, but he has to know shortstop. He has to know Zach's style.
Yeah. That's bad because that's big for high cheese because that chopped up the lineup a little bit. Made it a 1-2-3 inning instead. Taste the minimum.
Where are we at right now?
6-5.
Bottom 6?
Bottom 6.
Let's go, guys, come on.
So here's the thing about the 9 inning that's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is really what makes the 9 inning thing amazing. The high cheese organization right now automatically is going to get the top of their lineup up again. And that's that 2 innings makes that big a difference.
All that fence in there, the thing sticking out, it's all in play. It's that, it's not like
Say again?
all the fence sticking out in the right left field is all in play.
If it lands fair and then goes there?
No,
it's
if it hits the fence, that's sticking out and it comes back, it's all in play.
If
It's not like a
fair?
dead ball, it's fair ball.
No, no, it's in play. Forget it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
No, because that's what happened there. I was just wondering.
So Maxie Deed, last time up, hit a beautiful single. His first time up, he got an RBI. So Max, so far, both at-bats today have been productive. Now he's leading off the inning. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Yadid down 1, represents the tying run in the bottom of the 6th. Albert sit on deck. Time called, time granted. Phil granted time. Pitcher versus pitcher. Got a little high ball 1. Yadid looking to lead off this inning. Nice pitch over the letters. He didn't like it. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. That's a little high. We got a 2-1 count. Yadid leading off the bottom of the 6th. Little low. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a nice pitch. Max taking all the way. Mike pumping a strike. Phil behind the plate. You got to be aggressive.
Come on, let's go. Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay?
All right, man.
All right. He leaned into the pit.
Holy shit.
He leaned into it, but who leans their head into it?
He went right into it.
Yeah, who puts their head into it?
Max, you good?
That it in the bed.
That was right into the head.
That it?
That's it, yeah.
Let's go, Abe. We don't stop here.
Could that have been a strike?
No.
I'm joking. I mean, he did lean into it, but...
It was leaning into it, but it wasn't in the strike zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
If you do lean into a pitch and it hits you in the strike zone, it would be a strike. Well,
I
Max...
always knew Maxie had a hard head.
Well, he takes one for the team right there.
Oh, well.
That's like Bad New Bear style.
Was it nobody out? He was leadoff man?
Nobody out, leadoff guy. And that's the first walk of the night for Michael Cohen. Does not come in a good time.
No, he had a walk
That's
before.
a blue hard hit.
He had a walk before.
There you go, Sully.
Saul
Way to
Cohen
be kid.
tracking a
Sully
ball in
Cohen.
the outfield.
Navigating right field.
Saul Jenny Craig Cohen is living up to his name right
That's
now.
Abraham Haber's first time getting out tonight. He's 1 for 2 of the walk.
I mean,
So-
you see him going that way.
Albert sit up. Not a stranger to the big hit. Runner on first, 1 out. Beautiful pitch on the inside corner. Nothing Sit really should swing at. Just a good pitch. That's a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got 1 out. So they get the simple 1 at second. Michael turned and threw very quickly. I feel like Teddy wasn't ready for it. Yeah, it hit him so fast.
You know what it is? Michael right away was going to first, and he changed course in the middle of his throw.
If Michael waited a second through it, they would have
No,
had a
you know
double
what?
play.
He already did wait. He looked at first, and then he went to
Michael.
second.
Oh, that's why?
MC,
Maybe.
you own
I
this
didn't
kid
see that.
today.
He turned his body to look to first, and then he said no.
But he made a good throw.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough throw based on that circumstance.
Well, now Victor's up with 2 out.
Heads up!
Victor Abadi, owner of a new establishment in Lakewood, Cream. Delicious, delicious ice cream restaurant house. I don't know what you want to call it. We'll ask him later. Maybe he calls it a cafe. I don't know. But
They serve ice cream and cream.
and they serve waffles.
Good.
Really, really cool place. And Victor takes one
Jenny Craig can't get it.
and slowly lets it go by him.
And Victor Abadi hits a ball down the right field line. And Albertson.
Abadi ties the game. Solely Cohen probably should have put it on a hop. And the game is tied.
But they tie it up at 6 in the bottom of the 6th.
Gap is murdering us tonight. Every run.
That's a terrible fielded play by Solely going for the catch. Play for a double.
Not even single.
Two outs.
Play it for even if you play it for a double. Second and third to get the next guy. Now the game is tied. Look at that.
Great pitch, Mike.
High Cheese team looking to get their first lead of the night.
Big run out there. Let's get it out of here. There you
High
go.
fly ball.
That's
center
how you
field.
do it, Mike.
Jackie gets under it. Drop the ball. Jackie Towell drops a routine fly ball, and that results in the lead. Jackie Towell drops a routine fly. My goodness gracious.
With a 1-run lead.
my God.
It was as routine and fundamental as it gets. To end the inning. Wow. From 0 to 0, just like that.
Wow. 2 out. A chance to end the inning on a routine fly. Jackie Towell customly always
What inning are we in?
catches the ball bottom 6.
You know, sometimes you always have Andrew Jones nonchalant with
Yeah,
bad.
he does that.
That's what was bad just now.
Well, it hurt him there.
He injured him.
Easy end the inning. Now, if there's 2 out, nobody on, and that happens. Jamal just makes an incredible recovery and an incredible catch. He took a bad step in.
Which was arcing me.
Arking catches that in his sleep.
Wow, and we go to the 7th.
What a catch.
Shit.
He should be in center field next year
He should be,
in MSB.
he should be in center field everywhere. He should be in center field over JT right now.
That was a crazy catch.
Holy pitch.
That was ridiculous.
What a game.
We're all tied at 6.
thought it's 7-6.
So-
I thought it was
Oh no, sorry, that's
Yeah.
right. 7-6 High Cheese. High Cheese grabs the lead.
I should be on third.
Um,
By me.
no, it's all right. You thought it was gonna be short. Any reason, or it just happened?
dive to the ball that you have been in the hockey with 2 out.
So we got a 7-6. High Cheese was down 4-0, tied it up at 4. Down 5-4, tied it up at 5. Down 6-5, and then in that last half inning, took the lead with 2 outs. Granted, it was on a gift by the center fielder, just dropping a routine fly, bringing in that run. It's a 7-6 ball game. High Cheese has the lead. We're in the top of the 7th.
All the launch over the left field was that orange and now when Avon a spectacular catch in the left field, you will ever see it.
So Sammy, last at bat, didn't like the first pitch call. Ended up hitting a hard ground ball to Ruby. Now he hits it hard to short, fielded by Zach. Great play, Mo Haber, digging the ball out of the dirt after a bad throw by Zach. Now Alan Jamal made an acrobatic catch in left field to save another run from scoring. He comes up as a tying run. Yankees playing from behind now. High chopper. That's Buka's first action at third. Out at third. Got him by his step. Buka makes the play.
I love Alan's reaction just when you saw. No!
He was out.
Yeah.
What a game.
7-6 and 2 outs in the 7th.
You know what they're supposed to do? High Cheese, if they win, they're going to say no, they're going to try. They're supposed to have Abraham Haber play for Buka. He's playing left field anyway. Let Avi come back and play third. Keep the lineup. Put Avi in the field instead of Buka.
They may. He's part of the team.
That's what they should do. He is part of the team. He played 4. He should pay us. He should pay a league fee.
Last Maurice.
It's the right move. They're wrong if they don't do it. I know they're going to try to get a player or not, but...
Oh! That just
Oh.
hit both the catcher and the umpire's helmets.
Unbelievable.
I've never
Ricochet
seen a
back.
double ricochet like that.
Phil
that's-
right in on it.
And that's an inning after Max Deep took one to the head, so triple barrel action over there.
Well, 2 of them were wearing masks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Benny 1 for 2. Never really squared up. His first at bat was a parachute single. Last at bat to right field,
It was a
easy
big
fly
hit
ball.
though, that first at bat.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
You see, that's where that sidearm, if he's not hitting it well, it just makes it throws him himself off. So if he's not feeling it, he should just pull it.
That's a nice hit.
Stung.
Right to Haber. Ends the inning. That ball was hit hard.
Bottom 7, 7-6 Cheese.
That's right. And Cheese has... Got so gassed with this. Fuck, I hate it when I don't have it on the
You
same
have to
side.
always do the same side.
No, it's too late.
You like that?
Top of the line. Nice play.
Give me any credit.
We're talking about you the whole time. I thought your ears were ringing from us.
Maurice smiling ear to ear after that scoop he made.
And he did it in front of the fam also.
And it was a big play because the leadoff batter, if it goes by him and goes in the dugout, it's a leadoff double. Instead, it's an out. So look at that. Big difference.
Who hit it? Who hit it?
Sammy Esses.
So it's not a double.
Oh no, I said if it goes in the dugout.
Yeah, but look, not really. He's throwing more to the left side of the bag. I don't think
That I can't tell from this vantage point, but they got top of the lineup. Zach Ashkenazi leading off. High Cheese now, we could say for the first time, looking for insurance.
no matter what happens for the rest of the night, this is a wild, wild.
As always, we always say it's going to be, and it was again. This 9-inning game just proves to be crazy.
Imagine we only did 9-inning games, one game a week.
I would sign up for it, but most don't like it. I mean, I'll tell you the problem. I understand why some don't like it. You go down 7-0 in the second inning, and the game's like
Hey,
done.
they were down 4-0 in the top of the first.
Yeah, but it's a vibe.
Exactly, a 9-inning game is a vibe. You have time.
So, talk about time. Yankees are running out of it.
Yeah, and you know what? This is a huge inning for them to navigate out of with Zach Ashkenazi leading off. Because if they get out of this and they get through this and they go to the 8th, they potentially don't see the top half of the Cheese lineup for the rest of the game.
Depending how long the inning is, but that's right. And Zach, 2 for 3 tonight. Last time up, hit it deep to right center where Jackie Powell's played. Bottom 7, girl.
So 2-0, you know, I saw Michael actually got crossed up because Matute crossed behind the plate over there.
That's why they don't like anybody back there. It's a nice pitch.
I watched it happen. That's the funny thing.
Still can't believe Alan Jamal's catch last inning.
Oh my goodness.
That was gorgeous.
You know what? Right now, that is the difference in the game because it doesn't make that.
Yeah, it's another run.
Maybe 2. That might be a home run.
Might be
because he's on the floor. What a shot, Zach Ashkenazi. You know what's funny? Last at bat, he hit a fly ball right center field. JT made the catch, and MC told me that he doesn't want him to extend his arms. He's gonna throw him junk in the inside and let him get himself out. Guess what? Zach adjusted, junk in the inside, and he turned on it. Even though it went to the right side, he turned his bat on it.
Zach sees Michael well, and Zach's just a great hitter. Now Matute's up. He's got a hit on the day and a fielder's choice. Nice pitch. Put him in the 2-hole. Paid dividend early. Got an RBI hit. Now he's got the speedy Zach on first with nobody out. And now Maurice Haber talking about snow.
1-1.
Hard hit. Oh no! The shore-handed Morty. Error is an easy routine ground ball. That was a routine play for Morty. Now David Buka Cohen with an opportunity to open this thing up. They got first and second, nobody out after an error by Morty Shrem. Little low, Michael thought he had it, but it was low. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners on first and second. Zach on second, Matute on first. High fly ball to center field. Zach timing it.
There's the catch, and he's trying to tag. Wisely goes
Hell of a
back.
throw.
Both runners
Jackie Towell showing off that cannon.
showing that cannon one away.
And he hits Sammy Estes right in the chest. A non-productive out by Buka.
Maybe his last at bat of the season.
Mo Haber, that's right. Mo Haber's last time up, sent the ball, launched the ball, annihilated the ball. He annihilated the ball to center field, and 1 out, yeah. And Jackie Towell made one hell of a catch. Now Mo Haber, clearly seeing the ball nicely, likes looking the right field side. Nice pitch. First and second, 1 out. The wily veteran at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maxi D looming on deck. Swing at a high pitch. Solely. Oh, Solely misplayed that, but it was a foul
You know
ball.
what? He did because he was on the line. He knew it was going to be foul. And he just was
He could have caught it.
Couldn't. He was that far.
Really? It was far?
He was far from it.
All right. Maurice swinging at a high
Unless you
pitch.
can't run full speed at the fence.
That's true. So we got 2 strikes, 1 out. Zach on second. Ralph Matute on first. Maurice Haber looking aggressive at the plate. Anthony doesn't catch it. Oh,
One spot. All right, roll back, roll back.
that's actually awesome.
That was like Happy Gilmore.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
No problem. By the way, that's not your fault. It's my fault.
Trying to say I'm going to time the swing.
Not your fault.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Maxi Deed on deck.
I'm ready. I'm just ready for you.
Maurice Haber, a veteran, playing games at the plate. Got a big runner on second base with 1 out.
Yeah.
High pitch. Count is full. Your deed's on deck.
Time.
Time.
Runners on first and second. 1 out. Haber getting ready at the plate. Count is full.
Tries one to right, catches by Saul Cohen, looking for a double play. Not in
Safe
time
at
with
second. Ishak makes the nice catch on Sully's relay. Maurice worked the deep count, flares it to right, but Sully had him shaded correctly.
MC gets out of this. That's huge. Huge.
Well, this inning started with first and second, nobody out. Buka flew out. Maurice lined out lightly to right. Now Max Yedid is at the plate. Max has a single and a walk his last 2 times up. Runner on second, speedy runner on second, and Zach. Swinging first pitch. Saul looked a little scary out there. Makes the play. Gets out of a jam. We're going to the top of the 8th. It's a 1-run game. Michael Cohen dancing out of trouble right there. First 2 runners got on base. They could not manufacture that run.
7-6 or
7-6. They couldn't manufacture a run?
Could have.
8.
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
How'd Friday go? It's happening tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? Campbell hasn't been there in 10 Mike Richter.
Almost.
Ball. Give me the ball, please.
Max 8.
You don't want that.
Top 8.
You don't want the game-winning run being. If you lose 8-7, it's not that run. You don't do anything.
That's what's great about baseball. 99 times out of 100, you string ahead.
Hello, Sammy announced that Michael got out of the room. It's on the live. It's on Sammy's highlights. Well, they got top of the lineup. Pitch, swing first pitch. Great play. Ruby Saka making a hell of a play up the middle. Fielding it smoothly, taking his time, throwing a strike to first base. This could be their last time if they navigate against and around Michael Cohen and Jackie Towell. They're not in their way anymore. They're 4 outs away from getting to the semifinals. Michael Cohen on the mound, now at the plate. Inside, Max starting with that flinging pitch. High pop up, did not get enough of it. 2 out, popped up Michael Cohen. Jackie Towell's last at bat resulted in a solo home run to give his team the lead. The problem is,
He was smeared by that.
that got erased. Nobody remembers that. The last the last at bat, Jackie last time we saw Jackie's face was a shallow fly to center, dropped in off his glove, and that's the winning run right now that came in to score. I should say potential winning run. We're far from over. We got 2 out, nobody on. JT. Jack did not like the call. Borderline pitch. Hits that well. Single up the middle. Wide turn by Jackie. So Jackie 4 for 4 on the night. He's good at the plate today, that's for sure. But they're using Michael Cohen. Not many times you see Jackie Towell getting run for, but if it's going to be anybody, it's Michael Cohen. So now an extra base hit, you know Michael Cohen's trying to score. Solely Cohen, been a bona fide power hitter in this league for years. Well, they're playing 4. First pitch, strike 1. Michael off to a big lead at first. on the release. Hard shot, jumps over it. Safe pass. They call him out. They call him out at first. I wasn't even sure. 2 out. What a play by Ralph Matute.
Wow! That was the best thing.
One run here.
That's an incredible. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I didn't say anything. I couldn't tell. I had 12 people in front of me. Well, we got 2 replays to look at after the game, and this will be one that we talk about for a long time if the score remains 7-6. You have it on video anyway.
My personal opinion, I had him out.
I saw nothing. Honest truth. From where I was, I thought I heard him say safe.
Saul Cohen said 100% safe.
All right. Great play.
And you know what the first baseman said on Cheese? 100% out.
Yeah, what else?
I'm just saying, everyone sees
Hell of a play, Ralph Matute.
from the seat of his pants.
Diving stop, calm, cool. From the seat of his pants is right. Makes the play. And now High Cheese is 3 outs away for being in the semifinals. Abraham, I am putting in, if you guys win, for you to play Tuesday night. For Buka. No, I allow it. Cheese might not. They're trying to get out of the play. You're on their team all year. Why not? I'll be goes back
Get
to
him
third.
and his sub. Because he's on the team.
No, you put down. I'll be back to third where he played anyway. Abraham's playing left. It makes a lot of sense. Who can't pick? I'm approving it. For Buka. Yeah, I'm approving it.
I'd rather him than someone who hasn't played with us once.
Right, that's true. You guys might find a Jordy, joining this, or that. Hi, Joe. You have a guy who's playing great. That's my opinion. But it's a camaraderie thing. It's his 4th time playing with you guys. And his dad's on the team.
Alright, strike anyway. Let's go.
So Juber, no, not Juber. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong side. Yeah. Yeah. Good mistake. Just to know, Juber leads off the next inning. He sees it cross. He sees it cross.
You're good. You're on it. You're on it. You're right there.
So Haber's first at bat and second at bat tonight were huge. Hit a triple and a walk. Since then,
Mistake on MC because you got him to swinging this twice in the same pitch. Why not go back do it again?
I change pace, make him think differently, I guess. Well, let's see what happens now. You hold that middle finger up.
Yeah, Abe, way to waste it. Way to waste it,
I
baby.
said maybe that's exactly why. He knows he's going to be on
I'm
it.
still way late on it, so.
And he has a triple on a thing like that tonight. Watch Abraham hit his middle finger of his left hand. What is that? Oh, okay, so that's better.
But he grips it at the end of that.
Way to waste
Oh, he does? He ends up playing with it?
It's like part of his getting ready.
Ritual. Okay. All good.
I think the last second he grips the bat.
I'm going to take a look now. So we got 2 strikes, 2 balls or 3 balls. I'm not even sure. Chops it up to his brother. Nice play. Cone catch. Rishke playing a very nice first base tonight. Both teams started
Can't
the
say
last
enough
innings up the
about
middle.
what that trade meant to the Yankee team. Benny Risky, Teddy Eyeshot.
Bobby and Ruby.
So Bobby and Ruby really improved them in so many ways.
Sure
They
did,
allowed
but
them to move Morty Trump to second. They got themselves a really good first baseman.
well, that being said, they're still 3 outs away from being
They're
home.
battling in an amazing game. And nothing to be ashamed of win or lose. You should be ashamed of dropping the ball in center field, but yeah.
How does it find it? Truth is, I tell you what, over the course of the season, I put something there. That's why. Somebody on that ball, please.
Somebody on that, please?
You want that ball?
Yeah.
Please, you can.
Come on, shortstop.
One more.
Yeah, run it now. You're in. You're in. You're in. You're in. Hey.
That's an error. That's an error.
Way to hustle. Come on, boys. We don't stop.
Where'd the ball go?
I don't know. She went around with it.
Lorraine, you got the ball?
Where's it?
Pen that.
Where's the ball?
Lorraine, you got the ball or no?
I gave to that over there.
Who has the ball? Game ball. Throw it in. Yes.
Thank you.
It's a Juber just made a bad error, to be honest. Should have been 2 out, nobody on right there. Results in a
Victor got a
single.
big hit.
Yeah, he did. That's a bloop. Solly there makes the play. Albert got a nice healthy off the bag play, but
Inning should be
nothing.
over. Let's see if that helps you win.
So Leon Harari, 2 for 3 with an RBI today. First at bat, roped up the middle. His last at bat was a single. To be honest, I don't remember what he did, but he got on. And that's a nice shot. Look at that. My goodness gracious. It rolls all the way to the wall. Jackie Towell picks it up by the track. Juber. A stand-up triple by Leon Harari with 2 outs. That could be the put-away blow. Wow, first pitch swinging, launches it into right field, right center that is. Solly Cohen took a look, had no chance at it. They chased it down, a stand-up triple, but an RBI. And now the Yankees, with Shemtov. Ground ball to short, fielded by Ishak. So now we're going to the top of the 9th.
To the 9th. And the Yankees. That error, Max, is the reason why that
A
happened.
run score, that's right. Diamond Steve would flip out.
Diamond
He'd
Steve would
three
walk
guys
the guy.
in
You
a
know
row.
what? Better walk than a triple.
That's what he'll say. So now they're down by 2. Juber leads off. David Harari on deck and Saul D. So it's not going to be the meat of the lineup that does any damage if the Yankees are going to come back here. Second error by Juber got Leon up. But you gave up a bomb. You're blocking the whole thing. Nobody wants to see it. This game ain't over. You might go back out to a extra inning. And Juber's got to lead over the hit.
What are you rooting for?
Juber. So Max Yadid, 3 outs away. That's what you're going to complain about. They're going to play. Soul Tower makes plays too. Soul Tower just gave him the runs. They gave him all the runs, yeah. Abraham Haber for Avi Dweck, fair, it's fine. Yeah, there's no, you can't get mad at it. It's all fair. It's not why you guys lose. Yeah, if you guys lose, you guys lost your own game.
Who's due up?
No, the whole team.
Who's due up?
5, 6, 7. Juber, David Harari, Saul Dweck.
Top 9.
We're in the top of the 9th. The High Cheese team are 3 outs away from being in the playoffs,
There's nothing I can do about that.
semifinals. No, it was a shot.
Huh? You got railed one. Come on. What the hell am I supposed
Yeah,
to do?
Juber made an error. All right, but 2 out. We're on first. Team game, baby. Oh, man. Lead off hit. The sure-handed Zach bobbles the ball. That was a rope. Juber swinging first pitch. The tying run steps to the plate. We're in the 9th.
Back-to-back lefties, so weird.
Top of the 9th. Game ain't over now. A single, and we really start thinking. Strike on the outside corner. David didn't like it. Swinging at a high pitch. Strike 2.
Have it in your head. Don't let it.
A high pitch. Maurice Haber giving a little advice to Max on what to throw here. David Harari swinging a nice bat tonight. But if there's ever a time to get on, now is the time. Inside ball. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. 2-1, 1-2. That's the difference. And sends the ball.
And that ball is caught! What a catch!
Albert sit.
Second base! Second base!
And he takes up the second.
Albert sit. Makes one hell of a play in right field.
Yeah, foul ball.
He's been great all season.
Max, it was foul. Foul?
Great catch regardless.
Dave, what a shot, Dave.
Someone went to the catching me in the World Series.
It might be better. It's a fence, not a street.
True.
He had nowhere to run.
Good swing, Dave.
Dave, what a crack, Dave.
So, it is a little bit, I mean,
No.
you don't want to call it productive.
I can't. You're down by 2. It's not productive.
No, but it, no force at second.
I get it, but an out is more.
Is he out for the game?
No, he's out there. He's a trooper.
He's fine. All right, good. Thank you.
Come on, it's Albert City. He's a warrior.
He's a warrior. High cheese.
I always say in a draft, I go to try to get a guy like Albert Sid every time.
So out sit and the high cheese organization 2 outs away from playing Tuesday night in the semifinals. Runner on second. That runner on second does not mean much. Team would probably not even throw home on a hit because they want to keep a runner from going to second. That's for sure. Swinging at a high pitch. Sol D all day swinging at balls. We got 1 out. They're 2 outs away. Ground ball left side. Fields by Zach. Throws to first. Out at first. Zach records the out. Juber stands still.
They play who? They play
Night King.
Night King.
The only thing standing between High Cheese and the semifinals is Sammy Esses. He clocked it. Did the ball great tonight. 3 for 4. One weird swing, they got a hit out of it.
Yeah.
Low ball. Sammy Esses is the tying run, but just looking to get on any which way he can. Low ball 2. Yeah, the high
That
one.
was like old school me.
Zach Ashkenazi wasn't even ready on that play. He was looking in left field. That's
A
up.
hit. Yeah!
It goes off him, rolls all the way to left field.
Over yet, and it's a 1-run game with a runner on first, 2 away. Albert had a chance to end it. Stepping to the
Morty's in a slot.
Stepping to the plate, Yankee hero, Jamal.
Alan Jamal. Sammy Esses kept it alive.
8-7. Either way, it's a 1-run game.
That's the easiest catch.
We'll hit him with the balls.
No, it was not a runner.
Slotted, no runner.
Alan Jamal, the youngster at the plate, has yet to get on tonight. 0 for 3. Looking to keep this game alive. Little outside, ball 1. Jamal wants to get on once tonight. Now would be the time. 2-0. Alphonse trying to nurse his pitcher. They're 1 out away. Ground ball left side. Fields. Out at second. High Cheese wins. What a well-played, fun, wild card game. The Yankees come up short. Great game, boys.
Alright guys, sorry. Get on base there.
It was a great season.
Boys, very proud of you guys. Very proud of you guys. Very proud of you.
Yankees, great season.
Chiefs, Tuesday night semifinals.
Tuesday night, semi-final.
Thanks for coming, Mom.
Max, you switch to Monday again?
The team wasn't in for Monday. I don't think the other team was in. Now they're gonna all say they're in. That's it. They all say it now, then they all text me later. Monday I have to get drunk. It's Labor Day. It's crazy.
Oh, it's Labor Day?
Yeah, it's Labor Day. Leon Harari was like,
We have all day to play.
I have all day to play. I'll play Monday morning.
Play Monday morning.
I would love to, but the other team has to be in too. You gotta play. All right.
Getting a game winning head. I would have made you dinner.
Right away.
I would have made you dinner. I didn't know. Yeah, you're gonna get the game winning smooch. Hug and a smooch.
Back and forth.
So, are you going back to Brooklyn tomorrow?
Estelle, what are we eating? Leon, what are we eating? Let's solve it.
Thursday night. Thursday night. If I miss Thursday night. If you tell me the game Thursday night.
Sorry.
Bill, great game, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Phil.
I'm gonna let you know it might not be Tuesday. My team will be
The verdict is MC could definitely come back Thursday. The Earns coming back.
You got reservations for Angela?
Monday night. Sammy! Sammy! Hear me out 1 second.
Max, really?
Sam, ready? Comeback player of the year is a great
Sam, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That was a huge play, so and then played right over there. The overthrow short and then right. That was good. Great job, great hitting. Amazing job.
Lee, that was tremendous. Huge. The insurance, you know, they scored. Lee, that's crazy. Al Fitz, where is that fucking guy?
Hey, Nina, you better make this man extra scoop of tuna tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. With pickles and lettuce, right?
Leon,
That's right.
You gotta, don't forget that balsamic vinaigrette.
I got you.
Someone left their Adidas.
I'm not hungry. I'm not adrenaline.
They left them. They're Adidas.
now you're not hungry?
Try to make him dinner.
Disgusting. Esther, you're making me dinner.
No?
Where's the blue donut? Oh, caballo. Wow, Leon. Wow.
What a fucking blast.
I know. I saw the ball flying over his head, and then I looked. I'm like, where are you? You should be between first and second. You're like 2 steps out of the box. Locked it.
I could have made it on without it.
I thought it was fair.
If I think it was more like the jump. What you like hit it and you like stood for a second.
Locked it.
Honestly, it was like perfect. Like you needed a minute to get it together. First 2 games, whatever. Now you're hit a line drive.
Did anybody take a blue donut? Did Uber take it? Jackie, did you take my donut?
I had it on my bat over there somewhere. You had it on your bat?
With sunglasses, with Ray-Ban.
I don't know if Jackie took it, I'm sure. Oh, here it is. Max.
By the way, I was like, dude. Ball four, and I'm like, all right, ball four, and like my brain told my feet it's a walk, but the ball was coming so slow that I went. I
heard it. I was like, oh no.
It was nothing. It hit me right in the nothing. I thought it was
If I was all over the plate, fella, we could call you out. You know that.
Strike through ball on a moving that head pitch is probably the lowest of lows.
Lowest of lows.
Oh, God.
It was a good game, by the way. Is it on the website?
Max, it's a good chance the game now. Zach's not going to be there. I'm going to try to get it to Thursday. Because if it's Thursday, Zach could be there.
Why, Zach can't come Tuesday?
I don't want to do it.
Yo, Max.
Zach and Buka.
Max, you did. I just spoke to Zach. Max, you did. Max, something to Max, you did. Max's. Zach said he could do Monday, Wednesday, and
That's
Thursday.
mine. Is that mine from Maybe Zach?
You know, Zach's good for it.
No Wednesday. Monday would be ideal. Monday or Thursday.
You think it's Thursday?
Make it Monday.
Yeah. One day there.
Yeah, but hold on, what a game.
Yeah.
Of course, the scheduling is never easy. Sam's scheduling's always... David O'Reilly went 3 for 4. He ripped the ball.
But Chris has a batting title.
No, I'm not saying no, but I'm saying David O'Reilly hit like the batting title. 3 for 4. What a chara loss, huh?
Max Sutton, if I don't hear a Route 18, the bottom of the order for cheese, you better apologize, and it's going to be problems.
I'm going to talk about it now.
How about
Why aren't you listening?
He,
By the way, he was a great addition to the league.
he ended the, Mocas was vying for him for legit every reason. I'm not playing if he's not playing.
Oh, Alpha?
Yeah, it's a Mocas phone. He was a good, he ended up being a good catcher.
He's a good catcher. Is there mound there? I didn't think
You know what he told me? I was talking to Zach, he's going to put a good direction for the team to drop. I'm like, oh, would it be for a direction? Takes the camera, goes, cheese all the way. Or something.
What? What'd I say?
You can't flake and be JT.
What'd I say?
The game's on Monday. They're playing next year.
There was an asterisk.
Cheese in the
Flip flop.
cheese in the semis. Cheese in the semis. I didn't see them. No, I'm sorry.
We're not really in a crazy rush. Either way, everybody should drive back. So. Everybody is now. So either way, even on Tuesday. I gotta take this home. This thing's here the whole season.
I know. I put it there. It's mine.
Duty.
Why'd you do it? That's my cigar.
It's yours over there now.
No, the whole.
I was keeping it in the car. I'll keep it over there now.
I want to see how long it would be there for.
I keep it on because I talk in the car.
You want? But we're doing a show.
When we do the show, and have it on also.
Okay. I don't mind
with
that.
that?
Why in the car? Let's do it on the bench.
No. I leave that on in the car, and I talk in the car like I'm doing.
No, I get it, but we're doing the show. Let the show be on it live. We're doing the show on the bench.
Yeah, so I'm saying don't shut it. That's all.
I'm not shutting it. You said car. We're not going to a car.
No, I said I do the show in the car.
Oh.
We're about to film the show, boys. You can
Live
hear all
on
our
air.
Bloopers. Oh, that was a hell of a game.
That was a crazy 1-9 inning game.
Tell you what, we didn't do a show before this, so either one of us didn't have a chance to predict. But
I predict High Cheese winning 8-7.
I had no idea to predict. If we were put on the spot.
No, I was actually going Yankees tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, and actually, Michael Cohen definitely picked well. Well, as you said before, well enough to win.
Also, you know what? I'll rephrase it. Well enough to win, also well enough to lose.
Right, because his team wasn't great going in, and he didn't pick everybody.
You know,
up.
he
For
did hit
example,
though. He did hit.
No, his last two time up, he popped out.
Yeah, I remember him hitting a double and a single.
Yeah, his first two times up. Last two times up, he popped out. I'm gonna go put this with the deer. So
This is where, guys, all you at home, do not try this. There's ticks in there. There's deer in there. There's antelope in there. There's poisonous snakes. And we have a shimmying man coming down round,
Tonight, by the way,
large,
boys,
and in charge.
Tonight was officially M&S baseball.
Yeah, the season officially is underway now. The
This-
crisp feel in the air.
I love
Absolutely
it. It's not
beautiful.
hot out, it's cold.
So I'm saying the crisp feel in the air. I love it.
You can wear your Care sweatshirt with pride.
I'll wear it with
camera
pride
over
even if it
there.
was hot.
I want to do a 3-minute Miners show and post it on the Miners chat and send it to all the kids that didn't pay. That's how we're doing it. Put it on the match.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it here.
This
Wait.
doesn't. This just doesn't have the seat anymore.
No, we actually could. I want to watch.
And this time we can put it down.
No, I
Just
want
hear
it
us.
to be on us though.
No, it doesn't have.
It's on the floor tilting up. I'll do it. Watch.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna look fatter than ever right now. For all you over there.
Camera adds
I
10
got a new
seconds.
battery for the regular camera, which is awesome. And we're about to film our first show in ages. Is this our first night league show of the year?
We did one before the season.
We didn't do a night league show.
Yeah, in
Holy
Jonah's
cow.
basement. I think that was the last time.
Right, that was it. Wow.
This is
We're
NG.
awful. That's why would you go so low?
I'm not. Just I don't want it to be so far you can't hear us.
So I'll go close. We'll talk very loud. What a night.
I don't like the angle because the lights.
So you want to flip the other way?
Yeah.
All right. So.
It's much better.
Yeah, we've done this. Remember Jordy stretching in the background?
Yeah, of course. How could you forget it? Stop. No, you're too far.
Too far, too
closer.
deep. My wife
Stop.
said. Nightly.
You know I'm keeping that.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Are you ready? When your marks get set.
5, 4.
Wow! Whoa!
How long has it been?
Listen, the last time we've been on camera was actually before the season, and we both, and I'll speak on behalf of both of us, apologize sincerely. We just haven't been in the same state at the same time ever.
Yes, very accurate. Now, you hear our voices a lot. We're doing the live, we call the game, you hear a lot of commentary. So we're not invisible. We're, well, we are invisible, but we were vocal.
Well, we're pretty, yeah, the audio is there.
So we didn't have any predictions going in and further. We made early season calls. Honest truth, I don't even remember what we said. We could look back at the video and check it out.
No, I know. Before the season, we actually had the Three-Eyed Ravens as the second seed after Saban Metrics. How off we were on that one.
Man,
but-
that was bad. Well, Now we're breaking it down. Everybody knows. We all spoke about it. 5 teams tied 7-5.
Right, and you know what? The luck of the draw, the bottom 2 teams were Maxie Deeds, High Cheese, and Jackie Towell's Yankees.
That's right.
So, and as we know, every year we have the format of 1 9-inning game to determine who takes on eventually the number 2 seed over here, Night Kings. So
we're doing this format for about 8 years now. We incorporated 9 innings 2 or 3 years into the league, and it never fails to impress.
Listen, every
It's
single
amazing.
year, it's always a wild 1-run game, and like every other year this year, a wild 1-run game.
So Sammy's going to post the highlights. We don't need to really break down this game. We just witnessed a classic.
It was epic. It was
really
epic.
was a seesaw battle, back and forth, some web gems, some boneheaded throws.
No, listen, because let's say what happened. We're not going to go through everything. We're going to highlight a few big plays. Jackie Towell on one side hit a go-ahead solo blast with 2 outs, nobody on,
5 up
to take
made it
a
6-5.
6-5 lead in the 7th inning.
And just 2 outs after that, when he was in the field, made an incredible catch.
Right, over the shoulder.
On Maurice Haber.
Right.
Maurice turned back the clock and hit a ball all the way to left center field, almost to the wall.
It was a bomb.
It was a bomb, and Jackie made an incredible catch.
And then later that night, about 20 minutes later, with a runner on, 2 out,
runner on third, tie game.
Tie game, but 2 out.
In the 7th.
In the 7th, lazy fly ball. JT there nonchalantly catched it on the side and flat out dropped the
He
ball.
just dropped the ball, went it in the glove and out.
That gave High Cheese a 1-run lead.
That's it, and you know what? They never looked back from there. Leon Harari. So, I do have to say something, because we've been hearing people talk about the back end of the High Cheese lineup.
Yeah.
Avi Dweck was missing tonight, and they went with family, and they went with a player that's been on this team for 3 weeks this season.
No, I actually was talking to them mid-game, and Abraham actually is buying his own High Cheese uniform.
He's part of the team.
Yeah.
So he took Avi Dweck's spot. They wanted to get better or more or a better hitter or this or that. You know what? Abraham's first at-bat was a triple. Second at-bat was a walk. Third at-bat was a single. Then he made out after that. But he played well in left. He stood up. His father's on the team. He's part of the crew.
Listen,
and they gel.
He fits in like a glove on
Right.
that team.
Sometimes that camaraderie really works. And
And you just said it. They were down 4-0 in the top of the first, at the top of the first inning, and not for a second were they down. Maurice Haber was chirping as loud as ever.
Zach lit over the double.
Right, and Zach obviously, you need that ignition
Right.
to get excited, but
Matut's
Matute,
single.
yeah, big hit. No, it was
They
a
just
crazy
wrapped it
game.
up,
It was
yeah.
4-0, 4 up, 5-4, 5 up, 6-5, 6 up, 7-6, 8-6, 8-7.
8-7. Unbelievable game. So, credit, I got to tip my cap. Michael Cohen's pitching experiment. Is he a better center fielder than
100%.
almost everyone?
No,
Probably.
100%.
It's his first year pitching. He definitely, if he works at his craft, he definitely this season got better and
I'll tell
better.
you what it is, he was pretty good. And his offense, for sure, didn't take a huge hit, but it took a hit.
Little
because
bit.
he usually bats at 550,
Right,
and
and
he wasn't that player.
400 now maybe.
So,
but he's still great.
I think
and
overall, if you're looking at it, on a bird's eye view after the season, his overall value as a player definitely went down. But if he really cares about pitching, he definitely could be a pitcher for years to come.
So now, interesting. David Arari took Nathan Kushner's spot in the lineup. Now, everybody's talking about
We didn't say it on camera yet. Nathan Kushner, congratulations on winning the
batting title.
2019
Right.
batting championship.
batting a 613. That's a great number
and they
for a
didn't
Jewish
miss
league.
a beat without him.
So now here's the thing. David Arari took Nathan Kushner's spot, and he went 3 for 4. Hit great. But what we don't talk about is Nathan Kushner is the right fielder.
Right.
Solly Cohen played right, held his own.
But there was
But
one
there-
play where he
Right.
actually made a dive where he had no
It was
business
an ill-advised
diving
dive, and that dive ended up bringing home the tying run.
Right.
If he played it for a single, maybe we have a different outcome. There was a lot of plays like that, but what a game. Let's move on.
There was spectacular plays. Let's just highlight Alan Jamal. What a catch
Oh,
on
my
left
goodness.
field.
My goodness.
Diving outwards
What
to
a
save
catch.
the game. It was a 1-run game at the time. Would have been a 3-run game
That's
if they got by
right.
him.
Juber made a great
yeah.
play up the middle.
Listen, Benny Rishke played a great
Oh,
game at
great
first.
play first.
Wow.
Ruby Saka subbing in made a couple of really nothing spectacular, but made every play
It
very
was
nicely.
a crisp game. It was a crisp night. It was good ball all around from top to bottom.
It really
from,
was.
From 8:19 when the first pitch was thrown, all the way up until
10 o'clock.
10:15 when the last pitch was thrown.
Great game, great job by the 2 umpires, Kenny and Phil. Tip my cap, they did
Well,
great.
now on to the semis.
Now we have the final 4.
Yeah.
So High Cheese is set to play Night King.
Yeah, so
That's gonna be
tonight
fun.
showed me a whole new light on High Cheese. They have no die in them, and they're never down in themselves. Zach, he's stepping up, he's dynamic, and he's just becoming that guy again. And all around, Yedid, he's taking ownership. You know, Mo Haber, he's becoming that vocal guy. You know, all year he's been posting, but now they're together. They're a good, you know, winning this wild card game. Always, you know, you don't want to be in the spot, but when you win that game, you do have that momentum.
Catapulted
Night
momentum.
King hasn't played in 2 full weeks, so
Now, Night King's been the most impressive team of late.
yeah, they're strong. They're strong.
Yeah, they're a strong team. Ralph Hannon against Max Yedid is going to be a wild battle.
That's Ralph Hannon, you know, up there for a Cy Young and
Right.
MVP votes.
Last time these two teams played, it was chippy. So we're going to be on top of
That's
that.
right. I think there were a few hit batsmen over there.
Right, we got to be careful. There's not going to be any fighting or anything crazy. But it's the back end of the lineup of High Cheese came to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Victor
granted-
Abadi with a big hit.
Victor
Yeah.
Abadi, that's right. Leon Harari,
Oh my, how did we forget
2
about
hits
that?
and he hit a bomb
How about this?
to make it a 2-run
We
lead.
shouldn't be going back on the wild card game, but you know we missed this. It was 7-6 with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th.
Runner on first.
Runner on first, and Leon Harari launched a ball,
Yeah, it was
one
a real
hop the
shot.
right field wall, and it was an RBI triple, gave him a 2-run lead, and that ended up being huge
That was big,
because
big,
they
big,
ended
big.
up scratching back a run in the top of the 9th.
So it was an incredible game. Now we're in the Final Four. So now we got Night Kings against High Cheese. What a game it's going to be determined when. And we have to mention, and we didn't talk about it either, Sabon Metrics, who by way of seeding was the first seed, went out of their way and chose the Eye of the Tiger squad.
Right, that is huge.
And that's the 3 seeds. That's the 1 seed chose to play the 3. That's Eddie Harari on the mound with Eye of the Tiger.
He obviously
Jimmy Cohen.
was scared of either of these teams in the wild
Right.
card game, and he wasn't touching Night King. So to him,
So they're playing Monday.
it was kind of like a chalk pick because it was what it was.
So they're playing Monday night against Eye of the Tiger, and we're going to have some predictions now.
Yeah,
So
this is crazy.
I'm predicting a sweep, and I say Sabon Metrics is going to take 2.
So you're predicting a sweep. I'm actually predicting they're going to a game 3. Eye of the Tiger, you know, they have not seen the best of Archie at the plate since he replaced Jimmy Mawa.
Okay.
I think that ends this week, and I think Archie actually comes to play this week. Now, he's been playing great defense at first, but that's not what they picked him up for. So I think he's going to actually be, you know, all by him, Lones himself, him and Shimmy and all those guys, they're going to at least get muster 1 game. Eddie Harari, he's such a battler and a warrior. I don't see him getting swept. And also Sabon Metrics, really tough squad. They have, you know, obviously one of the best pitchers in the league, A.B. Saka.
So who do you have winning the whole series?
So I have them going to a split, going to a game 3, and going to a game 3 in a 1. If they're playing 1 game that night, if that's indeed the format, I have Sabon Metrics taking game 3.
Wow, so we both have Sabon Metrics. On to the next series, High Cheese versus the Night Kings. Now, High Cheese is grooving, and they got a great squad, and they're battling. Ralph Hannon against Max Yedid. This I have going 3. This I for sure have going 3, and I'm taking the Night Kings in this battle. I think the Night Kings are going to take it, and
I'm not feeling that.
You
I'm
don't
not
feel
feeling
it.
that.
You
Listen,
say High Cheese.
tonight, you don't realize it shifts the momentum mentally for that entire High Cheese organization. I'm telling you, there's so much. I'm a big fan of Night King's organization. I think Ralph, like I said, is MVP and Cy Young candidate, and you know, Stephen Gindy doesn't lose games like this. But the way this team is playing right now, and the way High Cheese is just, you know, feeling themselves and they're grooving, like you said, I see High
Okay.
Cheese winning in 3.
wow, so we both have that one going the distance. And what a season it's been. It's been a rocking
Yeah.
and rolling season.
A lot of fun.
We had to navigate against a lot of rainouts this year.
You know, but we're here.
Thank you, and to everybody who made it
As
work.
long as we get to the Final 4 and it's before what Monday
Labor
is,
Day?
before Labor
Right,
Day,
so we
we're
have
good.
one of the teams playing on Labor Day, something we don't always do. Labor Day night, Monday night, looking to see that Sabon Metrics against Eye of the Tiger matchup. The other matchup we're still discussing when it's going to be played, but wow, what a game tonight.
Listen, this is what
Can't
it's all
say
about.
enough.
We're in
Yeah.
the playoffs, and now let's see, the best team is going to win, and this is what we always remember going into the entire winter until
That's
the
right.
MSPs. So,
These are the games we talk about.
all right, guys, have
So,
a great night, and we'll see you after the semifinal matchup.
Sorry to the Ravens, sorry to the Wolves, and I'll see you the Yankees. Now, 2-minute show. 2-minute show.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, mine
You
is.
guys have a whole dish.
Yeah.
Of course we have a game.
2-minute show. Ah,
Yeah, this is for the kids.
I'm just waiting for Fonzie after dark. You guys-
You're on. Bring it. We'll do it.
Saber.
I'll do it right now if you want.
After 2 minutes, you're on. All right, you're on the air.
I'll get dressed up. I'll come down.
So now we're here,
Wow.
live. This is what a minors league.
So M&S Minors, we launched this year small with 4 teams. We had the Pittsburgh Pirates, we had the St. Louis Cardinals, we had the Chicago Cubs, and we had the
The
Colorado
Rockies.
Rockies. So those 4 squads, a lot of talent on every
It
single
was so
team.
much fun to put this thing together. It's our first inaugural season, and
We only see this expanding and getting bigger and better
Yes.
as the years go along.
now I'll say this was so much better than I thought it was going to
yeah,
be.
me too. Me
Every
too. I'm
team
shocked.
had a shortstop. Now, I want everybody to hear this. We have an award show that we do in the winter, and we're incorporating you guys
The minors.
into the show, the minors. So we have Gold Glove
because
shortstop.
you guys are the future.
That's right. So when we announce Gold Glove shortstop for our adult league, we're going to announce the Gold Glove shortstop. But right after that,
How
we're going to
about
announce.
before
Right, maybe before that, we'll have the announce the Gold Glove shortstop for the minors league,
And
and
every-
going
and
around the
every field.
diamond. There was 4 teams, 4 competitive teams. And just to break it down a
Yeah,
little bit,
listen.
the Cubs all season looked like the team to beat.
They were, Edmund Beta came out of humming.
Oh my God,
He
he's
was-
Cy Young candidate.
So the first 2-3 weeks he was unhittable.
Really?
And then they were the #1 seed going into the playoffs. So
Now he was their real focal man. Now Poob at first base, Ezra, one of the best hitters in the league. He was incredible.
MVP much?
Yes,
the guy was insane.
He averaged a bomb a week
Or
and played
two.
an incredible first. But Edmund Beta, and they had Booz at shortstop,
Hey, good
played
team.
really well. Their outfield got the job done between Mazer and whoever was out there. They pieced it together sometimes, but they really had a nice team. But Edmund Beta was their anchor on the mound.
Right.
Pitched great all season. They didn't end up being the 1 seed. They faltered towards the end. I feel as though the other team started getting used to the heat of Edmund Beta. Maybe not getting fooled
I think
as much.
scheduling also hurt him a little bit. He missed a week here and there, and
Could be.
they
always
lost
came,
their
but-
way.
Now, ended up being the Colorado Rockies against the Cardinals in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you did that playoff game.
Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit about that game. It was also a back and forth game. The Cardinals were in the game. They thought they were going to win the game. Their big guys did not really come to play offensively. They were getting dominated on the mound. First by 2 different pitchers. First by Levy and then after by Shallon. But they did come alive at the end over there. But it just wasn't enough. And
Seesaw battle. What was it? Ended up being 10-7.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a really good game, and nothing to be ashamed of for the St. Louis Cardinals. Very talented squad, but obviously not enough to get to the World Series.
All the analysts predicted the Rockies to lose that game, and the Rockies upsetted them.
Yeah, the analysts are always wrong.
Yeah, what are we going to do? Now we go to the playground, and the Pirates, who were the underdog against these Cubs, man, this was a totally different game. It was 1-up going into the 6th.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Amazing defensive game, both sides. The Pirates had Yitzhak Safdie in center field, making catches all day.
Also,
Jackie
let's
Sutton at
highlight
short.
a little bit of Yitzhak Safdie's season.
Oh man, he's
So-
MVP candidate.
So that guy, I don't think he tracks better balls than the adults out there.
Than a lot of them, that's
and,
for sure.
Listen, his offense is a little raw, but he gets bat on ball and
He
he
gets on
figures
base
it out.
enough.
You know, he's a bad pitch hitter, which is very
He
tough
does.
to
He
pitch
swings
against.
high pitches, low pitch, and he hits line drives. Sometimes gets himself out because of that. The Vladimir Guerrero effect. that
But you
type
know
of
what?
thing.
He does well enough times where he could do it. So
Now this Pittsburgh team, he's been their star in center. Jackie Sutton at short's been
Locking down
shortstop gold. Eli Towell and Bobby Towell been unbelievable defensively.
So Eli Towell, I will tell you this, is probably the best defender in the league overall.
At third base, at what he does at third.
No, Eli,
Yeah.
and then Bobby in left, not too far behind him.
He averaged a web gem a week.
Those two guys, the brothers, the Taladiti's younger brothers, how about that? I think those are the best 2 defenders in the league.
So this Pirates team, built with good defense. Meme Cohen, maybe not the sexiest pitcher.
No.
Maybe he doesn't throw the fastest.
Doesn't.
But he pitched to his defense
Listen.
and allowed them to make the plays.
You know, we see guys in the adult leagues do it all the time. We see what Leo Passon does.
That's
we
right.
see what I don't know. Give me more. Mikey
Meyer,
Shallon does.
Safdie,
Meyer, yeah.
Mike, that's
These
right.
guys, if you pitch to your defense and let your defense make the plays that you know and you're confident in them, and you don't walk guys,
can work.
That's what happens. You win games that way.
So now big shout outs to Joe Moyal. Started the season awful.
Yeah.
Came out at the end. So this Pirate team was
finally
tied
bought a
at
pair of
1.
cleats. That's what
and
happened.
yeah, and he hit a big shot. Jacob Gindi has been their anchor all season in the 3-hole.
Yeah.
Now fast forward, the Pirates won that game in upsetting fashion. Ended up winning 6-1. So it was a very close game to the 6th. They opened it up. They ended up winning 6-1. Fast forward to that World Series. The Pirates against the Rockies.
I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the highlights, and if you haven't, get on it ASAP.
what a game that World Series was.
Really well played on this field, on the M&S field. Played on a gorgeous, brisk Sunday morning. If you watched the broadcast live also, the clouds and the blue sky, it was just such a scenery.
It was pretty.
It was a beautiful game. Ended up being a 4-1 game. You can go watch the highlights. I don't want to break it all the way through. Just basically running down, letting everybody know we have that award show. This Juniors Minors League has been amazing. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all the parents for being involved.
Yeah, I love the coaching, and I love the attendance we had.
It really, really, really was a league.
No, it was something that was sorely needed in the M&S universe, and I'm so glad that we did it. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm looking forward to expanding this.
Yes.
Maybe another 2 teams next year.
This is what we want to look at. We got to figure out scheduling, but we cannot wait to do this again. This has been our first love this year. I can say that.
100%.
You'd agree. So great job this season. Over and out, and we'll see you guys at the award show.
Yeah, have a great off season. We'll see you guys soon.
Oh, yeah. That's basically advertisement for next year.
That was good enough.
That's all we need. All right, we're clean here. We're clean. Can't believe the Yankees lost. Down up 4-0.
This hurts, man. This hurts.
It's too low.
It's him.
Good, he said it. Of course it does. At least he admits it.
Admits it. How could you not?
Oh, this is off. This is off the whole time?
No. I had it on.
Oh, it's on. He said he was too nonchalant?
He goes, that's how I catch it always.
He catches nonchalant.
Never heard him in his life till now. I mean, it's cold. Take those pictures home. Give it to the boys.
I'll take it. Why not?
There's like smalls and larges.
I'll take the extra large for me.
Medium.
Oh, good. XL for me.
XL.
All right, so I'll tell Jackie to start eating. You taking a hell? You have one?
Wearing it. Give me that. I'll take a picture of it.
Right, after his error. After Jackie Towell's error.
Sucks.
They scored 2. He's right.
Next pitch?
Yep, he's right. That first inning. Who's he putting that on?
Just saying, it wasn't meant to be.
Up 4-0. How'd you think High Cheese was going to win?
You know.
When Zach went over the double, I actually said, oh man, here we go.
Great at batting, the million foul balls.
3-2. What a game. All right, you going to Walmart now?
And Stop and Shop.
It's fun.
Not really. Taking a million pictures.
I'm going to Walmart, Canada.
I want to go.
September 10th.
I'm going everywhere. I'm going to Michigan in 2 weeks
That's
for a day.
that day. That's why that day, let me know, because that's could be a nightly
I already
game.
had my days. What? Tell me the days?
You have to tell me the dates. That's why I told you right away.
Hold on, look.
I texted you September 10th.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the days.
Yeah, but you're right. You
Days I'm going is this,
but
right?
you have to tell me your days always. WhatsApp them to me. Because then I'll make, if I have an appointment, I'll try to work around them.
Thursday.
You probably...
I arranged from Newark in the afternoon, so I got you come straight from Newark.
Okay, so then there's a good chance the game's going to be Thursday.
And then September 18th, I'm in Michigan.
What day of the week? You got to tell me these things, because
That just happened today.
you got to WhatsApp me quick, because that could be a World Series night. Another glove. JP can't complain to be captain now. That was his thing. Wow, he dropped the fly ball to lose the game. You cannot script that, Sam. You cannot script that. And he made one of the better catches I've seen him make in a long time on Maurice. Terrible. Yeah, you don't think he's gonna have a hit? I think he'll hit. He's gonna get stronger.
I'll tell you this. I'm wrong. This is the first thing you see a line drive that way. Last week we couldn't line drive.
He's gonna get strong. See, I told Max he did. I think Abraham Haber's supposed to be the guy. He does. He's like, no. He's gonna be annoying, but I have to be fair about subs. I can't just say yes to a better player. I don't know. Buka's out. Oh, I gotta tell Stephen Gindy now. Tuesday it might not happen. I'll see. I'll shut the lights.
But we have Buka anyway. Buka's way better than me at third. It doesn't matter. The question is Abraham Haber as good as the guy he's replacing? And in my not so humble opinion, he's not. Anyway, we plan on tuning in at 8 o'clock and watching it on the way home. I got the kids going crazy, but we're going to watch the...
Well, your team just won, Avi. For the record, Abraham Haber had a triple, a walk, and a single, so he had a good night. You guys won. I don't know if you followed or not. One wild game. The game's going to either be Tuesday or Thursday. Working on it, maybe even Monday, so let's see. Okay, so here we go. We got a wild night tonight. I am going to call up first Stephen Gindy. I'll give Stephen Gindy the rundown. You guys could hear this on the live. Okay, Stephen Gindy, so here's the rundown now. High Cheese won. I did not know who was going to win the game. It was obviously a coin toss. The way the game was played was a coin toss. 8-7 final score, maybe 9-8, I don't even know. Crazy game. I don't know if you followed at home, but 4-0. 4-up. Buka was away on Tuesday. There was one other player missing Tuesday. So now I'm eyeing Thursday. They're all back, and I think your team was good for Thursday anyway. So thinking about just announcing it for Thursday. And yeah, that's it. Let me know.
I watched almost every pitch in the car, which I shouldn't do. I was very into it. I was into it more than I'm into a Yankee playoff game. And you know how crazy I get. It was exhilarating. We went down 4-0. I was down and out. I was very upset. Great comeback. Abe Haber played good. You hit well. Leon with a huge hit late in the game. Ralph Matut's play I thought was huge late in the game. And I'm very excited about 6th round. Great game.
Yep, it really was great. Looking, I don't know when we're playing it. I'm trying to organize that now. Anyway, all you out there that are following on YouTube Live still, we're down to the final 4. I just did a show with my brother. I don't know if you guys were on. We had it videoed. Weird angle, I think you had a chance to watch it from. Anyway, see my fat belly. This is what it's about, man. You play a playoff game like that, you cannot complain. As commissioner, that's what I love. As commissioner, that was awesome. It was just great. It was just fun softball. 4-0, 4-4, 5-4, 6-5, 6-up, 8-7, 6, 8-6, 8-7. Unbelievable. So, shout outs, a lot of plays. Now, this 9-inning format is just always fun. Now we're going back to 7-inning formats, and we're going to be playing the best out of 3 series. And that one night that everybody's going to show, let's play 2 games. If they split, go back to the scheduling board that I always love to do, right? Sarcastic there, in case you didn't figure that out. But what a night. Really, really what a night. And now the night's over. High Cheese, suddenly from being upset that they got dropped to the 1-game playoff, they were not excited about it, actually upset about it. They actually had some upsetness that there may have been whispers while they were playing in their last regular season games that they may have clinched the top 3 spot, and then it got retracted. So they weren't happy about that, but look at this. They end up playing a great night of softball, and they end up on top. This Yankee team was very uber confident. JT had a lot of confidence. Teddy talking great this season. Teddy Ishak. And what can I say? The underlining factor was the Yankees defensively were not as crisp as they have been over the last 7 games. And that was the difference, because they scored runs. They hit Maxi Adid hard early. Really did early on. The first 4 runs. There was one bad error on Jackie Towell's hit. Ground ball to right side. Should have been an out. It ended up being a single. But everything else were Rockets. But to Maxi Adid's credit, he settled down. The team came back for him right away, and he righted the ship. And he had changing speeds going. It's funny. I'm gonna tell you a funny fun fact. He was throwing that sidearm stuff in the first inning a lot, and he got hit hard. After that, he went away from it, and that's when he started pitching better. Coincidence? Not, I don't know, but it's just a fun fact. High Cheese coming on late. The rhetoric on that team is the back end of the lineup's too weak, but they found their way on. Call it luck, call it talent, call it flares, I don't know what you want to call it. Victor Abadi, some big hits. Leon Harari, Teddy Braha, I don't remember what his stat line was, but he's in the 10 hole. Albert Sitt got on a few times, and Albert Sitt went to his trademark great play in right field. Played a really good defensive right field and made a beautiful catch running into the fence, reminiscent of what he did in the World Series for SmackDown. He ran into the street on one of the games that they won. They've been a group effort. They've been playing great, and we'll have to say goodbye to David Buka Cohen unless they somehow play on Monday. He's off to Israel. He's been a quiet, good player on the team. Hasn't been hitting the ball great over the last couple of games, but he's still a cog in the lineup. Played third base tonight. Didn't really get tested. Almost made one beautiful catch on a line drive. Turned out to be an infield single. Believe it or not, a run ended up scoring on that on a rundown, but then he only got tested. I think there was one ground ball to third that David fielded and threw the batter out by a step at first. I don't think he got another play all night, so not much was done at third base anyway. Zach Ashkenazi was himself, played great. Hit 1 or 2 errors, but nothing that mattered. I'm trying to think back to the team. Ruby Saka really played well. Ralph Matuna at second base made a huge defensive play on Solly Cohen. Michael Cohen was at first, running as fast as he can. If that ball goes through, Michael Cohen, dare I say, may even attempt to go home. For sure was on third, and with his crazy base running, sometimes taking chances, may have gambled. And if it did go through and he didn't, it would have been first and third for Juber with 2 out. And Michael at the time would have been the tying run. So that was a huge play by Ralph Matute to end the inning. We have it on video. Some guys thought he was safe. Some thought he was out. The out was called in the field. That's all that matters. Honest truth, I didn't see the play. I was shaded by a bunch of players. And my brother thought he was out. A couple of guys thought he was safe. From the action, I thought he was safe. Just from the screaming and the running, the way everything went down. But they called him out, and I can't wait to watch the highlight on that. We got 2 highlights on that. It's on the YouTube Live. I'm not sure how good the angle was, because that's where I was standing and may have been blocked by somebody. But you got my brother had the highlight also, so that's going to be a play people want to go back and watch. Great couple of web jumps tonight. Wow. Alan Jamal sticking out, making a really nice catch in left field. This kid has center field defensive prowess written on him in the future. He's a youngster. I think he's 19, just turned 20. So he's only growing into his own. He's a big, tall, good-looking, strong kid. So I could see him next year, MSB, being a center fielder and grooming into a better and better ball player. Offensively, he's going to have to pick up his game and, get a little bit better. But I think he will. So that's a bright future star. They picked him up for a low-round pick, and they got a big plus getting him. Were they missing Nathan Kushner? So I'm not going to say they missed the batting champ's bat. They scored 7 runs. David Harari took his spot, went 3 for 4 with a double. His last at bat, he rifled the ball as well, was caught. So they didn't miss that, but maybe Kushner, his glove in right field may have been missing. Not that Sully Cohen was awful. He made all the plays he had to make. There was one ball that he dove for. He should not have dove for. It was a flare down the right field line. Maybe he should have just played it on the hop or run into it and just prevented a run from scoring. That was big because it was 2 outs. So if he picked it up, got it in, made it second and third even, or first and third, whatever, could have been, I think they had the 1-run lead at the time, so that was big. And then there was one other play, maybe no, that was really it. That was the one play solely. Maybe could have played better. And I'm not saying caught it, but played better. Kushner maybe would have done the same or not, I don't know. What else? Teddy Ishak did well defensively. Sammy Estes held his own at third. I thought there was one hard hit ball maybe he could have flagged down, but it was hit hard. I think Buka hit it. Ball was really hit hard off the bat, so I think you can't really fault him. At second base, Morty Shrem had one bad error, but that run didn't score. The error at the time I thought was going to loom large because it was runner on first, nobody out, ground ball to him, he booted it. But Michael Cohen navigated around that. First and second, nobody out. At the time, he popped up Buka, lined out Maurice Haber, and then Maxie D popped out, I think. So that error didn't hurt. So I'm just thinking, the error that mattered was the Jackie Towell error. That really was, if you have to look back at a play, unfortunately, that's the play you look back at. Fly ball to center, he just flat out dropped it. There was a runner on third with 2 outs in a tie game. That run scored, and then the next batter hit a triple. So, holy cow. That was crazy. Really, really crazy. And then, truth is, let me check myself. That's not true. Triple was not hit after that play. Triple was hit after a different inning with an error by Juber. That, like Juber made, it was 1 out, an error. Next guy got out. There was a runner on first, 2 outs. So you think it could have been a 1-2-3 inning, and then Leon Harari hit the triple. So I don't know. I don't put that so much on Juber. Yeah, it could have been a clean play, but Leon Harari hit a bomb off Michael Cohen there. That's where if someone says Michael pitched great, I won't say he pitched great. I'll say he pitched well, because great means you get out of that inning even after an error with 2 out runner on first. And they didn't. That ball was crushed. As a faster right fielder, have a shot to it. Maybe he positions himself differently, but I don't think so. That ball was bombed. Leon Harari, over the course of the season, has not gone on a lot. No, he hasn't. But he's got some extra base hits in him. Got 2 or 3 triples in the season. I mean, this doesn't go in regular season stats. It's a postseason game, but he's hit another triple. So good for him, and he led off his first at bat with a single up the middle. So the back end of the lineup, if Hive Cheese is ever going to wake up that way, they're a dangerous force right now in the Final Four. Now, they don't have an easy job going against Ralph Hannon. This is going to be a fun battle, Max Indeed, Ralph Hannon. Can't wait to watch that. Looking forward, the other matchup now, Sabon Metrics against Eye of the Tiger. And that's going to be one hell of a battle. Very fun matchup. And Final Four, this is where it really gets fun. This game tonight, wow, I just keep thinking about it. It's funny. Yeah, there's a few errors. The Jackie Drive was best in tying the game. Abraham Haber hits a triple, comes on to score. Off the bat of Albert Sitt, a hard shot. Morty Shrimp actually made a great stop, and I thought he was going to make the play to get out of the inning and preserve the lead, but he couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and by the time he did, it was too late. That tied the game, and once that game was tied, all bets are off. This could have went either way. It's funny because I said it when the Yankees took a 6-5 lead off the bat of Jackie Towell, ripped a line drive down the left field line, turned out to be a home run, went all the way down to the wall. They overshot the cutoff man. Jackie didn't stop running, so that was cool. But at the time, you just got that vibe that 6-5 was not going to be the end of the game. You just felt it like they needed more. I mean, they got one more, but too late. It was that 9-inning thing gets, the meat of the lineup up again, and it just creates chaos, and look what we had. A chaotic, fun softball game that I had the pleasure of announcing and watching, and I'm not going to say playing. I didn't play, but I feel like I was in it. It was a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. Congratulations to High Cheese. You guys are in the Final Four, into the semifinals. I feel as though you make the playoffs, you smile, and it's cute. But when you're in the Final Four, you can look at it as an accomplishing season. If you lose in the Final Four, you're not happy. You can't say, yeah, we did great, but accomplishing. And if you get to the finals, you got to know you did good. Now, nobody ever wants to walk away a loser in the finals. I know how that feels. It happened to me this season. It sucks. You don't want to lose. But when you get to the finals, you know your team did well. Final 2 of 7 teams or 8 teams, and you play a hard-fought finals. Your team was good, and you were right there to win it. And this softball league, if there's ever a year to say this, parity, anybody could win. 5 teams were at 7-5. The team that just went home tonight had the same record as the number 1 seed. So, literally anybody could win. Anybody. So, in a season like this, you need to bounce here, you need to bounce there, you need a little luck, you need a hot player, you need somebody in the opposition to make a mistake. It's a season like that, and High Cheese got the benefit of it tonight, and now we got 4 teams left, all of 7-5, and let's see, may the best team win. As I said, it's funny, I don't know who the best team is, but I guess may the best playing team win. Abraham Haber, an interesting point, was not drafted on this High Cheese team, but subbed for Teddy Braha twice, had big nights, subbed for Avi. So he's already playing 2, 4, 5, I think 6 games on this, maybe 7. I think he might have subbed even again. He's a part of this crew. Now Buka is gone, and they both could slide Avi into the 3-hole where he's been hitting all season. Ralph Patoot looked beautiful in the 2-hole. So if they choose to keep Abraham Haber, and it's just a good transition, you feel like he's part of the squad. If they're not going to pick him up, he's not going to play. And, this is a guy who's been playing well. Hit a triple today, big walk, big single, played a strong left field. I don't know how many opportunities he had in left, but I think every play that was it there, he made the play. And it's just a fun fact thought, because David Cohen, not likely that he'll be here unless Alal goes on strike and the flights don't take off. He has a flight to Israel, and he's going to yeshiva, and I'm sure he's going to do great out there and learn well and grow as a person and a human being. nowhere better to be than the Holy Land. So all of us playing softball, having a great time out here, we're still jealous, and we'd love to be in Israel with you. And I think his flight is 1 o'clock Tuesday. So unless we end up playing before that, which I don't know if that's happening, it don't look like it. It's we'll see you later, David Buka. Great season. He did a lot for your team, and now you can watch from, I don't know how many miles away. Was it 90,000 miles? 90,000 miles away. You can watch on the live YouTube feed. I think when we start at 8, let's do the math. 8 at night, 8:15, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It'll be 3. I don't know how long you're going for. Maybe you'll be back for the dinner. Either way, whether your team wins or not, the whole league's always invited to that dinner. Well, a lot of fun last year. Look forward to it every winter now. We want to do that again. But it was, what can I say? It would be 3. Right? Got 2 semi-final matchups and then the finals. But it could work out that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more nights. So never know how they're going to go. They could be sweeps. They could be splits. They could be 2 game 3s happening in one night. You never know. The world of M&S scheduling is always the hardest part, but when it works, it's so much fun. And tonight worked. We got everybody that needed to be there. Feel bad Kushner wasn't there. Nathan, Avi Dweck, I'm talking about there. Whether they were at home watching, at a wedding watching, but these guys are playing next week. But a guy like Kushner, I know he's having a lot of fun in France, but his season ended without him on the field. That's got to sting a little bit. Now, Nathan Kushner had a lot to be proud of this season. Got the batting title. Some people feel he did it in a controversial way. Went 2 for 2 in his last game and sat down his last at-bats, but he got the batting title. He earned it, whether you like it or not. Whether it's batting title or not, he had a phenomenal season at the plate, and Nathan Kushner rising as a player, becoming better and better year after year. Watching a player grow is always a beautiful thing. I like coaching varsity and junior varsity teams. I do that. And when you see a player grow even throughout a season, it's fun. And you see a guy, he couldn't pick up the ball. I showed him, I helped him. It's accomplishing. When you watch a player in the league, I'm not helping him, he's watching video, he says, but just watching a guy over the last 4 years go from a player who, he got drafted and he would get 1 game in right, and he would sit and maybe not even hit both games, and get drafted late, and good team player. He had moments where he was upset and frustrated. Dare I say it, 5 years ago, he didn't show to a playoff game because they didn't give him every at-bat. And I remember there was a lot of anger by his teammates. He didn't come. I think Maxie Deed was on his team at the time, Michael Solomon. The name of that team was PepsiCo, I believe. And they ended up losing in the semis without him there. And now look at this. He became a better teammate. He became a million times better of a hitter. He found a home in the outfield. His first time getting a good opportunity in the outfield was actually on the team Summer of George. It was a train wreck of a season for a Morris Cassin team. And there was one weeknight where Kushner got center field because, I forgot, I think it was David Shrem's brother was drafted by the team. He was hurt before the season. Anyway, Kushner looked like Mickey Mantle in center. Guy was making diving catches. He looked incredible. My brother Sammy and I fell off our chair. Couldn't believe how good he looked. The very next day, he broke his wrist playing football in Brooklyn, something like that. And he just kept getting the short end of the stick because then he never got an opportunity again. And then he didn't look good. And then in the YMSL, he got drafted late and he didn't get his playing time. So going through all these ups and downs, how he came such a long way that last year YMSL, he played right field on a World Series team. This year YMSL, he ended up being a starting right fielder for, most games, and he hit well. And now, in the night league this year, he got the batting title. So there is a punchline to the story. He didn't just play good right field and hold his own and find the spot. He got the batting title. So now, is he going to bat at 613 every year? No, nobody does. Is he going to go back to batting at 250? I don't know. But I think he found something, and I think he became a better hitter. So credit to Kushner. It's a guy I feel bad that wasn't here tonight because his team's gone, and that's it. He ain't gonna see the field again till next year unless he gets picked up as a sub. Hey, it's an interesting thought. Pavuka? I don't know. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. We'll see you guys. Good night. I just pulled up. And for those of you listening at home, have a lovely, lovely night. We'll see you.